gentlemen, welcome back to the Pullze Check podcast. Today, we have for you Mr. JGOD, Mr. Ebatez, and wait, Bread, is this the first time on the pod? Is this like your second, third?
It's been a while. It's been a while.
Yeah.
It's definitely been a while.
Okay, listen, I love, personally, listen, I don't know if anybody can say a single bad thing about Bread. I love this guy, and I always ask him to be on the podcast, but he's always streaming, so obviously, respectfully, right, like I know that, I understand, but today, we got him on a good day, and he wasn't streaming, so he hopped on the pod. Breadman, how are you doing, Dad? For those of them who don't know you, kind of introduce yourself a little bit, you know?
Dude, I'm feeling amazing. If you don't know me, I'm one of the only mouse and keyboard competitors in Warzone, or just players in general, which is super dope. But I try not to make it like the number. Well, you know what I mean? Like I try not to make that like the one thing about me. If I'd say, especially in terms of comp, a lot of people know me because of the sniper, and I think that we'll probably talk about that throughout the day. But that's basically it. That's basically it.
Is it Brett, guys? For those of y'all who don't know, Breadman's a G. He's a GOAT. We love him in here. But look, man, let's talk about it. We haven't had a podcast in about a week. Obviously, we have one once a week, and there's been a couple changes to the SR system to ranked. We were wondering how it would all work out. Pretty much, long story short, Ebatez, I kind of do want you to take kind of control here because I haven't even played that much of ranked lately. But because of the cheaters, and which is nothing we'll talk about. But yeah, man, they made a big change to the SR system. And they made no taps anymore. I mean, Ebatez, you kind of want to.
Yeah, so they took out taps. And if you guys don't know what taps are, basically, if I was playing with Hector and he got a knock, I could tap the guy one bullet when he was on the ground. I'd technically get the assist for it. And in ranked for SR, you get more points for the assist than you do your teammate getting the kills, which is why a lot of times, people are just asking for taps the entire game. It kind of ruined the flow of it, kind of made the game not feel like super competitive. So it seems like they took a pretty decent step to kind of fix it. Which in my opinion, I think so far it's been pretty good. I've noticed that a lot of people are still going up SR even at that max deployment fee, which is exactly what I think we wanted to see. So I think so far it's been so good in my opinion.
Okay, and then so that's one thing that they changed. Then they also changed no mosquitoes anymore, and then they lowered the counter UAVs, which was one of the big things we told them. Yo, I don't know what's going on, but it's excessive. So the entire map right now is just flooded with looting. There's just counter UAVs, precisions, mortars, everything in those crates. For some reason, I think the spawn rate just got increased. Somehow some, digit must have gotten messed up or something. There's just so many airstrikes everywhere and it's super loud. Mosquito drones were super frustrating. I mean, there's not a lot you can really do against them. They're kind of just annoying. So I'm happy they took those out because that wasn't very, very competitive, but
they're so weird too, because sometimes they don't do a damn thing and other times they
they just they hunt you down. So
I don't
that's
know
been
when I'm
super
gonna
crazy.
get hit. Yeah. Dude, we got team wiped. All 4 of us died to one mosquito yesterday, bro. It was ridiculous.
I got traded by one too. I do the play where I get 3, and then as soon as I kill them, then the mosquito drone hits me and I get downed. Luckily, I had a self, but it's there's no way.
Another nice change that they made to the ranks though, they did where if you're dead and your teammates are getting kills, you get the points. Even though you're dead, you still get the points in the SR, which is great. Because I feel like it's we were talking about this where, let's say you made the hero play, you bought me and Bread back, but you died for it. And now you're like, well, I don't get SR. Me and Bread do because we're alive. So it kind of saves that where, you're not being, it makes players play a lot more unselfishly. I really, really, really like.
Yeah, I mean, look, I'll be honest. Right now, I do want to get Bread's opinion on BR ranked after we finish this discussion. So cook up a little bit, Bread, because I know you've been dying for that. So, okay, I have not played ranked. How has the cheater situation been, Ebatez? Because we didn't get to talk about this in the last podcast, but over the last weekend, they pretty much said that the anti-cheat, okay, Ricochet made an official tweet that said a portion of their anti-cheat was down for maintenance to refresh it. A lot of people said, nah, the whole anti-cheat was down. The cheating website said, hey guys, Call of Duty's anti-cheat is down. Here's a free cheat weekend for everybody. And it was literally insane for the last weekend and even Monday, Tuesday. It is now Sunday, right? Of next week, right? But I don't know. How bad is it, Ebatez? Is it still bad? Chat, everybody in the chat, how bad is it?
Yeah, I ran into quite a few cheaters. I think there was a day I played with Gorgo Knight. We ran into 7 in a matter of 5 games. It was there's multiple cheaters per game. So that was pretty upsetting. But it seems like in general, man, every game's kind of down bad right now. I saw your tweet, Hector, where you're talking about Fortnite, Apex. It just seems like there's cheaters just everywhere right now. Multiplayer ranked, I know, is infested with them. So I don't know what's going on, but I mean, in my opinion, is just it was really bad last week. I think it's getting a lot better. I haven't seen a lot of tweets or anything. Obviously, I haven't been on the game in a few days. So,
Yeah.
But from my perspective, it seems like it's gone down.
Yeah,
Okay.
it seemed like 3 days where people were complaining about it quite a bit, and then that was it.
Now it's not as bad. Okay. And specifically for ranked, is it good or bad, Ebatez? Is it whatever? Like it's like from what you could tell?
So I was talking to somebody about this. I feel like for Resurgence, it's been manageable. I feel like, you know, for Warzone especially, like if you die to a cheater, you can kind of go to the other side of the map. It's like not as big of a deal. Whereas like multiplayer ranked, I know a lot of people are running into hackers. It's like there's nothing you can do. It's a 4v4.
Yeah.
You're dying to a cheater, like you just lost the game. So it's been manageable. Like I said, it hasn't been like the worst thing ever. And I guess alt F4ing has kind of saved that too. I saw DJ Moss posted a clip the other day of him dying to a cheater in the pregame. He just alt F4'd. He's like, I'm not playing that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So that's kind of like the benefit of the alt F4 right there. So
okay. All right. Well, I guess that means that I could probably go and play and not like have to worry too much. Like the big thing.
It should be fine.
Yeah. So now, Brad, I kind of want to talk to you, man. Talk to me, bro. How have you felt? I mean, we've all been up and down. The last time we had a podcast, we were discussing whether we liked Resurgence Ranked or not. I feel like it's kind of been a complete 180 for me personally with the hacker situation, the taps. I feel like I did get burnt out from it. And now I'm kind of like, all right, I'm ready for I'm ready for BR rank. Brad, I know you haven't been playing Resurgence Rank. Talk to us about why that is and just in general, like, what do you want to see with BR rank comes out and when do you think it'll actually come?
Yeah. So, when Resurgence Ranked came out, I told chat, you know what? I'm going to get iridescent regardless if I like it or not. And I mean, I played 12 hours the first day and I never played Resurgence like that. I put a nice 12-hour session and I enjoyed it. But it's Resurgence, you know, and I really like BR. I mean, before this, I played, you know, if anyone came from Warzone from a Battle Royale background, then they probably don't like Resurgence that much. And that's just how it is. It's just a game mode difference. It's just the same reason why I don't like multiplayer, not because it's a bad mode. It's a great mode. And so I think that they made a really good decision making Resurgence ranked before they did BR ranked. Because if they made BR ranked and then taps are still in the game, people are complaining about this, hackers, whatever, like they get all these issues fixed now on Resurgence. You know, we go into BR ranked and we're going to feel a lot better. And so one of the really big things that I'm really hoping for BR ranked, which a lot of people haven't played Urzikstan recently, and I get it, you know, people are grinding Resurgence. Dude, the buy stations being different makes the gameplay completely different. Even though some of the buy station placements may be worse, them just changing up stuff like that, like refreshes the game. Ground loot differences, changing the buy station locations weekly, monthly, whatever. Like there's a lot they could do to make the game feel fresh. If they do that in ranked, you know, every month they're changing the buy stations or changing the gulag guns, you know, even though the gulag guns are really bad right now, they've got lasers on every gun for some reason. I don't even know. But dude, I hope that they have solo ranked. Like a lot of people hear solo ranked, they're like, oh dude, it's gonna be ratty. Like I think that solo ranked would play incredibly well. But I don't know if they have enough people to play it. I don't know. Like, I mean, obviously they need enough people to play, but I think that they made a good decision making Resurgence ranked first, even though I'm not playing it. I can understand how people like it and are grinding it, and that's okay. I'm fine with that.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, look, man, I think that's the biggest question is like, all right, we asked them and they said, yeah, BR ranked is coming, but they never told us when, how long.
Well, even on their blog or whatever, it said later.
Yeah. Like, honestly, I feel like we're not going to get it to like season 4, season 3.5.
Yeah. I mean, it can't come season 3 because I mean, if I were them, I'd stagger the content. And if Rebirth Island's coming out in season 3, why would they release Big Map Ranked?
Exactly.
Because they've got like heavy hitters lined up. They can't do 2 at once.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking.
I mean, go ahead, Jake, go ahead.
I think they can because they're different types of people. Like you said,
that's true.
You want that content. So I think what they'll do is with the next season, they'll probably do one at the mid-season and one at the start. So it feels like there's fresh content going on.
Okay.
And I don't know what the order would be. And then the following season, maybe they even do Rebirth Ranked. If they do add that map. And then the following season, maybe Big Map Ranked. And then, you know, that'll get us to like season 5 or something. And that'll be like the ranked cycle. And then maybe they'll even do the alternating maps where it will cycle between Resurgence, Fortune's Keep, and Resurgence BR, Rebirth. I don't know. You know what I mean?
Do we know like Rebirth when it's like rumored to come out? Is that season 3? Season 3.5?
The scripts that were like leaked or whatever by like data miners was like it said like S3 _ Rebirth Island or something that somebody found. So I'm assuming I think that's what everyone's assumption now is that season 3. Because those data miner leaks, they've been pretty accurate. I can't lie. So
Okay.
But that's not a
I
that's not a
think that one. I
confirmed.
did see that specific one, and I don't think it actually said island. It just said Rebirth.
Yeah.
So I think a lot of people think it's just the name of a mode for multiplayer, or something weird, like it's like one of their code names or something like that. You know, they're not 100% sure that it's even Rebirth Island.
Right.
Yeah, I guess that's fair. Yeah, like I said, that's the only leak I think though that we have so far.
Okay. So I mean, if anything, I can see what kind of JGOD said. Season 3 launches, Rebirth comes out. I don't know if I wonder if they would have ranked season like Rebirth right off rip. I don't know if they would do it the same way they did.
I hope not.
And then they do season 3.5 would be BR ranked. Maybe I don't know, man. I'm excited for Rebirth. I think it's gonna be really fun. What I'm more excited for is the announcement of World Series of Warzone. I mean, I know, Brad. I know we're waiting on the competitors, dude. Okay, let's talk about the lack of like competitive environment that we've had for the last month, 2 months. Like, there was that big 150K, which is great.
It was fire.
It was fire. And
yes,
then now we've kind of haven't had anything apart from the phase 2v2. But again, only 8 people get to play, or 16 people get to play. It's kind of rough. I don't know. Talk to me, Brett. Talk to me. How you feeling about that?
I mean, honestly, for people that are, competing, that only compete, like I think about people like that in times where there's no tournaments, because I mean, what are they doing? You know what I mean? And it's
Should be making content.
Exactly. So it's like, honestly, when there's no tournaments going on, I'm not really too worried about it because I'm just making content and stuff. But obviously, the longer we go without having a big tournament or, big customs, whatever, it's just easy to keep going longer and longer. People start forgetting it and, that kind of thing. I would love to hear the announcement of World Series of Warzone and figure out, I mean, I heard multiple good ideas from chat and other people, like, maybe they do like Fortune's Keep one day, Rebirth Island one day, and then Urzikstan last day, 3-day World Series Warzone. So there's so much good stuff they could do this year and improve upon how they did it last year, even though last year they did amazingly. I mean, in-person event for the first time was incredible.
Yeah.
But seeing the viewership and stuff from that tournament, like, I feel like would encourage them to have another one, but obviously there's been layoffs and stuff that make it complicated.
Yeah, there's a lot going on for sure.
Yeah,
my pitch, which I thought would be a good idea, and let me know what you guys think. I think since we just came out with Resurgence Ranked, they should announce like some kind of Resurgence CDLR tourney, right? Within the next 2 months. Let's get that out of the way, kind of thing. Like, let's lock in, Resurgence Ranked, we're locked in, CDLR, there's a tournament, fun. And then right after that, drop big map ranked and then announce World Series. I think that'd be cool. We could do Resurgence this first part of the year, and then the second part of the year is the big map. That'd be fun.
I low-key like that. I don't know if necessarily I would do Resurgence first and then, well, I guess, yeah, because all the hype behind Rebirth and stuff. But, I mean, the way that I would want it to do is, like, instead of doing it, like, let's say how Breadman said, where it's like Saturday is Rebirth and then Sunday is BR. Like, it one big World Series of Warzone. I feel like they should be completely separate. CDLR and BR, and then go from there. And then, like, I don't know, I think that'd be so dope, man, if we had like, all right, what's the normal season? All right, normal season is BR for 4 months, and then CDLR or whatever Resurgence competitive for 4 months. That's what I would love to see happen in the future. Again, I mean, there's rumors that we might not even have a World Series of Warzone. I don't think that's true. But again, there are layoffs that happen. There's a bunch of things going on. I don't know. I hope we only go up and not backwards based off last year, because, I mean, we did have the biggest LAN, right? Like, numbers wise, like the biggest LAN viewership out of any LAN in all of Call of Duty. To that, which is
I believe so.
Insane if you think about like COD champs and shit.
I don't know if we talked about it. Somebody leaked that in the game there's like a calling card for World Series of Warzone. It's locked right now. I don't know if anybody saw that. Let me find it. I think it was Braxton that tweeted it.
Wait,
I think it was last year's.
It was locked though. Like, it was like here, let me find it real quick.
Well, it was for one of the qualifying teams. Like, it was for part of the qualifiers. I think he had to do one of the rounds, and it was locked because his region.
Wait, so it's nah. Okay.
I believe I saw the same thing.
Here, let me Hector, I'll DM it to you real
I think
quick.
someone corrected it, but
Take a look at
not.
this. But yeah, I DM'd you. Because he posted this on the February 11th. It says World Series of Warzone regional qualifier, and it's like locked. And it's on this game. So, like, you know what I mean?
Wait.
I think
Yeah, I
it's
have
just
not
carry
seen the one.
forward from last year.
It's a different calling card though. It's not the same one.
Low key.
I've been killed by the people that had the regular one and it didn't have that guy on it,
Yeah, this is a different one then.
Maybe not.
I'm saying little leak.
So okay, I guess if rumors are, true, then we probably are going to be having a World Series Warzone. Which again, if I had to bet money, I would think that we are going to have World Series Warzone. Yeah. But like seeing that, with all the layoffs, it's a huge question mark. Even CDL, like we don't know what's going to happen with that. I don't know. Do you guys see a point, boys? Like, Brett, I mean, I feel like I've asked JGOD and Ebatez this, but Brett, do you think Warzone will ever get to the point where we're like Apex? Like where we have a full ass league and a whole, 8 months of just of the on season and the off season. Like, do you think we'll ever get to that point?
See, I don't know like the roots of Apex and how they founded the ALGS. Like, I don't know how all of that started, but I mean, we would need some, some different stuff to be happening than what's happening right now for us to get to that step. I mean, I don't see with the CDL being as big as it is right now, for us to get that kind of effort put into it. And I don't know if that's a weird way to look at it or, but I just don't know how the ALGS and stuff like that was formed. Like if, we could go back, look what they did and see if we're on the right track or not. But I don't know like who's putting this money in or what. Is it Apex? Does Apex like do all that or no?
I think it's actual Apex. Like they like it's not a sub company or anything like that. It's Apex putting up the prize pool and doing everything. A lot of it is through like it's 3A, and a lot of it is like they're really in touch with their competitive side. Like even devs are. So I mean, okay, the rumor is CDL is probably gonna like people just saying that CDL might not last the next couple years, right? Like, you think they put
it's just
that
the
effort?
league, but then it would just rebound with
CWL.
CWL, yeah.
Yeah, but like, okay, if they do CWL, is that Blizzard Activision funding that too, or is that being funded by another company? Like let's say back in CWL. Works. Okay, I wonder.
I think it was Activision.
Was Activision funding CWL back in the day?
Yes.
So then it would just be the same thing. I guess
Game Battles, pretty sure.
Well, that's MLG. That's different though. You know what I'm saying?
Activision owns Game Battles though.
It was sponsors. Chat is saying sponsors.
They had I forgot what else they had. I'd have to look into it more.
I know it was MLG, but then I'm wondering like, did they just get a bunch of sponsors to pay for that prize pooling? I don't know, right? But like. Again, I'm going to continue to say this. I hope the day that we get a competitive scene, oh my God, I will, I don't know. I'll get an ass tat. But I'm hoping that day comes one day, boys, because I mean, I've said this again, and I said, we've seen what that did for Apex and how big that their competitive scene is. I mean, shit, look at, even we don't got to go crazy where we do a whole league, but look at Fortnite, bro. Like, every single event that they have is all in game, but their shit is booming, dog. Like
it's juiced.
It is juiced. How much like effort they put into that.
It's totally different game though. It's totally different game though.
I just saying like if they even put a little bit of effort into competitive, because boys, like let's be honest, we don't have like World Series of Warzone is our competitive, right? Like all those tournaments that we have right now, from when World Series of Warzone ends to when it starts, is all marketing. It's not actual actual tournaments or whatever. It's their marketing to try to promote the game, which obviously is great. It's something for us to do. So like, okay, I just got number 700,000 concurrent viewers today for Fortnite Championship Series.
That's
insane. I mean, what did we hit? What were the numbers for World Series of Warzone?
It was like, what was it? Like 250, 300?
Yeah,
somewhere around there.
Bro, even for Warzone, no, I mean. If we're getting half of Fortnite, which is this just some rogue Fortnite tourney? Like, was this?
No, it's a big one. It's a big
tourney. Yeah, I mean, dude, 300K is not bad.
That's like, wait. Oh, sorry. Whoa, 300. Danjo, my boy, 380K peak World Series Warzone.
Yeah, so that was good.
Yeah, no, trust me. We had great numbers. We had great numbers for World Series Warzone.
But imagine multi-day build-up. Ooh.
That's what I'm saying.
Bro.
That's what I'm saying.
Imagine if they let Hector, let us cook a format real quick. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Dude. If you had the qualifiers on land where like teams are going home throughout the weekend, dude.
Bro, that would be sick.
That would be, I mean, you could have two groups, have like one group play against each other one day, 50 people or whatever from that group, and then do that again, and then finals on Sunday.
Yeah, just know I have like a whole doc of formats ready to go. Because, dude, I mean, I don't know. I don't know how we got to this conversation. This wasn't even like planned for.
Yeah, no.
But again, I really do hope that one day we can get a competitive scene, because at least I feel like there's a huge lack of it right now, and I know people want it. Speaking of quote unquote competitive and stuff, we decided to do something a little bit different today for those of y'all in the podcast chat, and we wanted to do something a little something we've never done before, and we wanted to try to do a segment into the podcast of like it's more on reminiscing and nostalgia, and I want to kind of see what you guys think. But today we're going to be going over, chat, we're going to be ranking every single meta gun, and I want this to be a discussion between us four and all of chat. I want everybody to give their opinions, and we, shout out my JD. JD, did you need my PC to come and do this, or how do you want to do this, JD? But pretty much, guys, I have a list. I'll bring it up on stream really fast of all the best guns ever created and put into the game. So here, let me show everybody. And we're going to be ranking these as what was the best meta, how good was this meta? Was this meta ass? Was it good, bad? And we're going to kind of just make a list about it, bro. All right, JD, let me know so we can go ahead and start that. But boys, I guess before we start, what is your guys' favorite metas over the course, not Warzone 3, but what is y'all's favorite meta in the last 2 years, Caldera and all that?
AMAX MP5.
AMAX MP5 is your favorite?
Or the Mac 10, AMAX and Mac 10. Oh man, so juicy.
Dude, the OTS and the Car 98.
Okay, what about you, JGOD?
I don't know. I feel like maybe before then. I don't know. I think along with Ebatez, it's either that or it's the I don't know. There's been so many damn metas. It's crazy, huh?
Okay. Go ahead.
I like the AMAX and MP5 one.
Listen, am I faded? I know people are gonna hate me. I know people.
You're gonna say
DMR. Yeah, here we go.
I
DMR.
love DMR meta, bro. I know people are gonna say that's so stupid and they hate it, bro. DMR meta, it was fun.
FFAR with the sniper was cool. I mean, we had the mini little XM4, was an SMG. That shit was cool too. The Milano long range was cool.
FFAR was gas.
So many cool ones. Even weird PPSH with 72 round mag or some shit.
The hipfire one was really nice. Yeah. That was super nice.
On Rebirth, right?
The hit scan SPR, yeah. There's so many. So many.
Yeah. I just no tap fire meta. Dude, I get off an 8-hour shift and my finger's still clicking. I hate it. I can't do the tap fire ones, dude.
Wait, so
yeah, Kilo MP5 were good. There's a lot.
Brett, you were streaming in Verdansk, right?
Yeah. I started a little late. I was doing 4 hours a day. I was in high school still, but I was doing 4 hours a day, just Monday through Friday, just for fun. And I started August-ish. Okay,
so what were you doing whenever that was going on? Whenever Verdansk, the quote unquote the good times, right? What were you playing when you were streaming? Were you solo squatting? Were you kind of in the scene? How did that kind of? I don't even think I know your story, bro.
Yeah.
I know Bread's a little bit, but yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Basically, so I streamed just for fun, but I played a lot, and especially because COVID was happening, I had way more time to play. And I'll try to make this short. Basically,
no, go ahead. We have time.
Yeah, so I would play. So I really started in June, July. I made a schedule. I do Monday through Friday, 4 hours a day, because I had other stuff to do, school and stuff. And I would just play with myself. I'd play with myself, friends from high school. I wasn't playing competitively. I didn't even know there were tournaments. This is back when Vikstars tournaments and stuff like that were going on. I didn't even know those existed. I had no clue that people played controller. I just played on keyboard and mouse. I had no clue any of this stuff. I didn't have any COD background. I just switched from PUBG to this game because it was a battle royale when it came out. And I played for 3 months, 4 months. And I get affiliate because I'm on my phone, I'm on my TV, I'm on my iPad, just all watching me. So I get 3 viewers, easy peasy. And I started playing CMG, and I play for like $1.25, like 1v1 wagers, and I do it because it's a little bit slower, and you know I like that. People could die pretty easily, and dude, I used to be so nervous. I'd play for $1.50, something like that. I played for 1 cent. I would be so nervous, like sitting there, like, like it was bad. And I remember I played this guy's name was Prayers. In Prayers, he's not in the scene right now, but I think Ebatez should know Prayers. And so I met him on CMG, and he was really dope. And I met a guy through him. His name was Pun, and he was in chat a lot. And Pun used to give kill bets to like Tommy and all Aiden and people like that back then, and he'd get people to wager him and stuff like that. And so Pun was like, "Yo, do you and Prayers want to 2v2 Aiden and Tommy?" And this is probably like August 2020. I was like, "Dude, I'm down," but there's like he was gonna put up the money. He put up $200 for us to play him. We didn't have to spend anything.
What?
It was his money, yeah. And we ended up winning because like we got lucky. It was like a whatever best of 3. We won, and I got paid $200 from that. And I was like, dude, that, I mean, I told my mom, I told everyone, I was like, I just made $200. I was like, that's crazy, bro. And so after that, like a week after, Aiden raided me with like 6,000 people. And dude, ever since that raid, I went from having like 5 average viewers to like 20. And then Twitch Rivals, actually the week after that, this was October 2020. The week after that, Joe raided me, and he doesn't even remember it. He raided me because like, yeah, but someone from Aiden's chat or someone told him about me to raid, and he raided me. He doesn't even remember it, but that also helped a ton. And though, fast forward 2020 December, the first Twitch Rivals happened, and it's the Twitch Rivals qualifiers. Obviously, we didn't get invited to the main event. It was me, Prayers, and Nobu Spartan, who still plays today. And we won the qualifiers. We ended up winning that, and the VOD is still up. I watch it back often just because it's pretty dope. And what do you say?
No, I said yeah. I was just like,
oh yeah. Yeah. So we won the qual, and we got an interview. I remember in the interview, I have a clip of this. They were like, "Who, would you love to play most against or play with or something?" And I said, "Dude, Huskers and Jovo for sure." yeah. And then we did the main event, and after that event, Iron actually hit me up to play. And this was back when, dude, Iron had like 5K, 10K viewers sometimes. And we ended up starting to play. I played with JGOD back then. That's around the first time when I played with JGOD. And I would say, yeah, the main event, Twitch Rivals rolls around. We ended up placing 6th, and that's basically the start.
Wow, bro. So
that's where I found Brad was when he won that qualifier. I was like, oh,
yeah, Ebatez was in that. Yeah.
Where, Brad, was it like where like you feel like your career really just took a shift, whether it be a year ago, 2 years ago? Like where were you like, oh shit, like you went from the 20 viewers, 30 viewers to like the 1,000, 2,000, 3,000? Like what was there one defining moment in your career that kind of just flipped that switch?
I mean, it was this slow, like gradual growth. Like if you look at the Twitch tracker, it goes in steps. Like it was like the 10 viewers to 20 viewers to 50 viewers, which Aiden really took me from that 10 to 20. And then from the 20 to 50 was that Twitch Rivals tournament. And then from like 50 to 100 was Iron. Iron helped a ton. Wow. And then that's when back in like March, April 2021 is when Isaac reached out to play. And we started 2v2ing and duoing and doing everything together. And I went from that like 100 to 700 in the time span that I played with Isaac. And that's playing tourneys and just, meeting people, playing against people. Isaac throws swag into the building and hospital. like stuff like that.
Wait, were you his teammate then?
Yeah.
No!
I was yeah. And dude, no. It's good though. Nade Shot gave us both 1/10 of a Bitcoin for that tourney. I still have it.
Wait, how much
of a Bitcoin?
Chad, somebody Google how much 1/10 of Bitcoin is, bro.
Like what, $3,000 or something?
A Bitcoin like 50K right now, so that'd be like 5K or something.
It's back up to like 5.5. It right around the time he gave it to us, it was like 5.56, and then it went down to like 2, and I was like, fuck. And then now it's back up. But
well,
it was worth it. We made as much as they did that tourney, so I'm fine. But yeah, that was like there's stepping stones involved. Like I mean, unless you have like a natural talent or are exceptionally funny, like growing exceptionally hard, like without like TikTok or Instagram or YouTube or stuff like that is tough. So there was never like a really big boom. I would say in terms of like competitive though, like the one thing that really showed me for myself that like I could win stuff is like the Optic solo YOLO where I won the 15K. And like I just going into that tournament, I just didn't think that I was a person that would be fortunate enough to win something like that. Like I was just playing to play. I didn't play it. Like, it's just, you don't go into something like that, thinking you're going to win every time, because there's a lot of luck that goes into those solo tournaments. Like it just has to go right for you. And when I won that, I was like, I just couldn't believe it. You know, I couldn't believe it.
Wow, bro. I wasn't like, honestly, I'm really intrigued in your story. I know this is not part of like what we're gonna do today, but I now that I think about it, I'm like, bro, I never really know Bread's story, right? And so you came from PUBG, and then so you were always keyboard and mouse. Did you stream back in PUBG or no?
No. Well, I played, like, growing up, I didn't have like a console or anything. Like my brother had an Xbox, but played like the 2D games, stuff like that. Like we didn't ever play like COD like that. And I always had a laptop, and I played Minecraft. I probably got like 10,000 hours of Minecraft, and I played a lot of Counter-Strike too. And dude, that laptop was so bad. Like someone would throw a smoke down, and my PC would crash. Like, it was bad. It was so bad. And yeah, so I played all keyboard and mouse games. I got like 3K hours in CS, then went to PUBG, and I really enjoyed Battle Royale. That's back when H1Z1 was out, and Radical Heights. If you ever heard of that. Game was fire.
That was a crazy one.
Which one's that one?
Dude,
Which is that one?
That game was fire.
It was like a little indie game that never popped off. They had like a weird gambling mechanic where you go to a machine, you can get these random ass guns.
You could ride a bicycle.
It never got finished.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah, the server shut down.
It was popular with streamers, like hoping that it would get finished for like 2 weeks.
Okay.
It was fire. Like honestly, still like going back, one of my favorite BRs, but it was crazy. Like it was like off the wall, and that's just why I didn't catch on.
Okay.
But yeah, so played PUBG, really enjoyed BRs, but I also didn't game like that. I mean, I played PUBG for 3 years, and I only have like 1,200 hours in it, which is a lot. But like, I mean,
but not in 3 years. Yeah,
Warzone,
not in 3 years. Yeah.
Yeah, in 4 years of Warzone, I've got like 8K, 10K. I don't even know how many hours I have at this point. But yeah, that's like the progression of games. But I was always keyboard and mouse, and when I started Warzone, I was like, I thought it was so interesting that people played on controller. I was like, I don't know. It wasn't something that crossed my mind that you could play on controller.
Really? Okay. So
you heard it here first. You have to have 50,000 hours on keyboard and mouse to compete against a controller player.
Look, I guess, Bread, what was like, is your skill, because I'm just going to be honest, I hope nobody gets offended, but you are the best keyboard and mouse player in the world right now, in my opinion. I don't care who, you can make the argument, nobody's placing as good as you, nobody's doing what you're doing. I'm sorry, you are the best keyboard and mouse player in the world right now when it comes to Warzone, obviously, right? So, like, were you always this good, or like I don't know, like, was it something that you just kind of had to work towards, or like, you know, what kind of, talk to me.
Thank you. First of all, I don't know. Like I don't know. Thank you. I appreciate that. Growing, like, you know, playing this much FPS, like I mean, all my friends were okay. Like we were okay, and we just didn't play like that. I definitely had my moments. Like in Counter-Strike, I've got crazy clips, stuff like that. In PUBG, I had like a 4 or 5 KD. But like in going into Warzone, like right off the bat, like all my friends were like IRL friends were like a, 0.8, 1 KD, and I had like a 3 or a 4, and we were just, I mean, I used like the AX50 and the M4 with the worst builds for like 3 months straight. And dude, I did not have JGOD back then. Like they were bad, and it was bad. And then I just realized, I don't know, the KD just kept going up, and obviously that's not a good metric
right.
At this point in the game. But back then, like having like a 6 KD, and then you look like, I remember seeing Husk's KD, and I remember the day that I passed Husker's KD, and again, that's not a metric that like shows your skill level in any way, but I was like, damn, like maybe I could really play like that, like maybe like I'm seeing him play, and I'm like, okay, maybe I could do half as good as that or whatever. And I don't know. I think I've definitely, with playing so much BR, just learned, you look at a zone and you know exactly what to do when you see it, and that's one thing a lot of people like discredit. There's a lot of people that have really good gunny and can shoot straight, and, we're going to win the gunfight, because I'm losing over 50% of my close range gunfights, but I can get into the spot where I'm going to win the gunfight because I'm in a better position, Yeah. And I think it just comes from being on keyboard and mouse. Like I can't take the fights that other people can take, because I'm going to lose them. And I think that it disciplines you to be at a disadvantage almost. And that's a whole nother argument, whatever, if keyboard and mouse is at a disadvantage or whatever. But in competitive, at least, there's like 5% of players are on keyboard and mouse or something. And so I think that playing on the keyboard and mouse all my life has been really great for competitive Warzone, because, I can have 2 absolute demons on my team, Skull and Joe, and they're doing all the stuff that I can't do, and we just get into a good, it all works out.
Yeah.
What's funny, Hector, is when we were watching 150K, when we were watching Bread, I was like, he's always in the right spots because he knows he can't put himself in a bad spot.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
it's,
You
like,
almost
funny
said
how
the
he-
same thing.
Even
Yeah.
he just said the same thing. That's so funny.
I mean,
Yeah, I just can't take those gunfights, bro. I'm
Yeah,
losing
yeah,
them.
yeah.
you know, it's so different talking to you than talking to somebody like I don't know, like D, bro. Like you like I've never seen somebody so humble. That's just like, you're like, yo, like, not in a bad way, but I'm just saying, like, bro, like you're like, and I mean in competitive
D
wise.
catching strays, bro.
Listen, competitively, because like D's like, I don't care who's challenging me, I'm winning everything. But the Bread is like, no, I know I'm at a disadvantage, and I'm gonna put myself in a good position to make sure, like now think about how many people be like, yo, I would probably lose all my close range gunfights. Like, I don't think I've heard a competitor ever say that, but the thing is, Bread knows, so he's forced to play a certain way, but there's a reason why he's as good as he is. You know, like I don't know, like, you know, it's crazy to see, man. That Bread, you are very fucking good, and again, it's not just because of your natural talent or whatever. It's how you place yourself into certain positions and how you place yourself into gunfights. And I mean, a lot of people at the top can shoot straight, a lot of people, but it's the mental that kind of separates the good from the great, you know. But yeah, man, I'm glad I got to hear your story, Brad. But yo, I look forward, man, to seeing you continue to kill shit. Cause I mean, bro, you're like literally, Brad. I feel like you're like the only person right now playing big map, right?
Yeah. I mean, mostly. I mean, in terms of competitors, probably, yeah.
I love Brad, bro. I love this guy. I don't know. He's just a good dude. Okay, all right, man. So look, going back into competitive, going back into what we're gonna start the day with. We decided to come up with something really cool, and we're gonna go and do what is the best kind of metas or meta guns. We're gonna go individual guns that we've ever had in all of Call of Duty, just not including Warzone 3, right? So I'm gonna show you guys the screen, and boys, however you guys want to pull this up on your guys' stream, let me know. Chat, let me know if you think I should zoom in more, if I can zoom in a little bit more if you guys want to. Yeah, it's probably good right there. But we talked about our favorite metas. Bread, you said what was yours?
The OTS in the car.
Okay.
Dude, the movement on the OTS was incredibly clean.
It was a lot of fun for sure.
OTS, like just smoking kids in Superstar. Oh my. Yo, Ebatez, what about you?
Sorry, I kind of missed that whole last part. I was trying to find whatever JD asked me in chat. Can you repeat what you said? Sorry about that.
Just again, you refresh us. What was your favorite meta back in the day?
Gun.
One gun. Let's do that. Just one gun.
AMAX for sure.
Okay. All right. What about you, JGOD?
MP5.
Okay. All right. And I think for me, look, I'm not going to say the DMR is my favorite gun ever to use. Maybe it was just during that time was just such a good time, and I just have fond memories about it.
Grau was pretty good too.
Grau was great.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna go AMAX as well, man. And I guess that's kind of how we'll start off. Boys, AMAX, we'll go with these first. AMAX meta, S through D tier, where would you put AMAX? I feel like I already know everybody's answer.
I think I would say S, just because like it was a good gun for a while, and it was more of a higher skill gun. Because average players were not using it. They were just still using the Kilo with like 1300 TTK or some shit.
Yeah. Do you remember the stopping power in the AMAX?
Bro,
Dude.
Oh, you
that
could
was
equip it, but the
crazy.
recoil was kind of nutty when you would use it. So you would, yeah.
That's
You
the thing I
could
liked
kill
about
like
the
4
AMAX.
guys. So, dude, it was. Oh my gosh. I'm going S with AMAX.
I got S.
S. I'm gonna go S as well. Okay.
Yeah, that's an iconic one.
Okay, I think this was the easiest kind of pick out of all of them. S tier for this, but okay. What are we gonna say for this one? Because I feel like DMR, we have very different opinions on the DMR. Ebatez, everybody, tell me what y'all think for this. What is the tier for this?
It was kind of goated, but then once everybody, like all the bots started leveling it up, and then everybody had it, and then there was cheaters using it. You're like, yeah, this is chopped. But I feel like the DMR's got to be A tier, honestly, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, okay, I guess let's figure this out, the rating system. Are we rating this off how fun it was to use or how strong it was?
Yeah, I guess we could talk about that. I feel like, because
it would be above S tier if it was how strong it was. That shit was
What is it big? It's like one of the most iconic like loadouts ever. Like, you know, like we had like, who was it? Low Uzi Vert was tweeting about
crazy.
it.
I feel like we should base this off of how fun it was to use. Because like,
well, for me, I didn't actually use it that much. I'll be honest.
Really? You stopped playing? Don't tell me.
I did not play a bunch during that time because I was too busy testing.
Oh,
This was a time where this actually allowed my channel to pop off. I think the DMR being broken was one of the biggest, like there was many, but that was one of the biggest catalysts in like jump starting a lot of the stuff that happened on my channel, because the meta build for it was attachments that did things differently than what they said they did. One specifically was the titanium barrel, which gave you better bullet velocity and sped up the fire rate. No one had really known widely until I did the testing and put out a video on it. And then a lot of people started going, hey, JGOD said this. Most people at that time were like, who the fuck is JGOD? And then, even though I was well enough known, it was in the second year, and people like Teep or whatever, they were like, oh yeah, JGOD was right, blah, 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 and I got to follow. And that started a lot of like the domino effect where Nick Merckx was saying, you know, there was a lot of dominoes that happened around that DMR Mac 10 time. Yeah, it was crazy.
Right. Okay. Well, I mean, boys, where would you individually put this? I'm gonna go first. I love this gun. Maybe I know it was broken as hell. I feel like it did have a skill gap because you had to like whoever had the faster trigger finger would win the gunfights. Like I like this a lot. I'm gonna put this at 8.
A good trigger finger, okay.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm gonna say A, but I'm gonna let chat's having D, L, F. Boys, JGOD, what would you give this?
I'd say it's a B.
B? Okay.
I'll agree with B because I don't like tap fires. It's just, dude, after playing for so long with a tap fire, my finger gets so tired.
It wasn't even really a fun one to use. Like you wouldn't like you could get some crazy clips, but the reality is, you know, like you didn't really even feel good about the kills. And when you died, you were like, oh, okay, cool.
Just not
like
rewarding.
I said, it was so fun. It was so fun when nobody had it leveled up, because then like you were just frying, you know, you're dropping.
That's how the Mac 10 felt when you could buy the battle pass and just get
the blueprint one was insane.
Busted one, yeah.
The gallantry blueprint, yeah.
So
Dude,
Ebatez.
That's crazy.
I said A for the DMR. That was mine.
Hey, shit, we got 2 A's, 2 B's. What are we doing, boys?
Have the chat vote.
What do we put, chat? Dude, listen, DMR. I guess I'll go B. It was super fun and I loved it. Yeah, everybody's spamming B. Okay, everybody spam B.
You may have to move it down to C.
Yeah, if this was Chad, put that at D, bro. But we'll leave it at B. Go ahead. Sorry, JGOD.
We'll probably get to it, but the only semi-auto like meta I ever liked was the foul.
Really?
Well, the foul was cool because like it didn't even need a nerf for the longest time because people didn't use it. Like it was good for a very long time.
Yeah, but it wasn't broken in the right way, the same way it was broken. It was floor loot. It was in super. I mean, it was like that was a fun one. It was a fun one, but beyond that, and it actually took skill to hit the trigger cap.
Damn.
That was nice.
You guys roasting my DMR.
We'll keep going.
Okay. So we got MP40. Now, MP40, there was multiple instances of this being meta. There was multiple variations of it. The one that looked like a chode, the one that had like a silencer. There was a bunch of different variations of this. Overall, what would you give the MP40, Ebatez?
I think it's a B. Like, it was solid. I loved it. Like the short barrel, all those, like it was a good time. But I'd say B.
Okay, what about you, Brad?
The reason I gotta go, like I loved the MP40, but I'm looking at all these guns on the list, and we're gonna have too much in S and A if we're putting these too high. And so like, it's gotta go B. Like I don't remember it like that.
I agree. B. What about you, JGOD?
Yeah, same.
Okay. We're all in agreement. Chat. Everybody, type in the chat. Let us know what you guys think for the MP40. Now. We're going to talk about the Arma Guerra. The Arma, this was near, I think, the end of Caldera, right? That it really kind of took off, right? I wouldn't put it at S tier, but if it was up to me, I would put the Arma definitely at A tier. This was a very fun gun. Fast, killed very fast, and it was definitely a high skill gap gun. What y'all think, boys?
Yeah, either A or B for me. Either A or B for me. Dude,
I didn't like it. I always went towards the other builds that were the meta at the same time because it wasn't the meta by itself.
The strafe on this thing
Blixen,
was so
and then you had the other one, which was there was another gun. I can't think of it right now.
Maybe?
Maybe the Owen gun. There was the PPSH with the rapid fire shit. Yeah. It was all at the same time, and I just never.
The Arma was great sniper support, though. It's one of the best sniper supports he's ever had.
Yeah, that long barrel is
dude, you could down someone from 200 meters away with the Arma.
Bro, that's what I liked about the Vanguard guns is we had so many different builds. Like we had so many short barrels, long barrels. There was like different like stocks and.
Well, you could do 10 attachments. It gets kind of wild.
Yeah, 10 attachments was crazy. I don't miss that. I don't miss 10 attachments. I can't lie. I forgot about that.
Yeah, thank God we're done with that, bro. But what would you put it, Ebatez?
We can put an A.
A?
We all agree on A.
What about you, Bread?
I'd say A, but I could settle for B if you guys want B.
I'm down for B too.
I would
yeah.
say A. I would say A. If you guys both want B.
We could put it A now, and we might move it down later, depending on what's there.
What about you, JGOD?
I would put it at C. Like I said, I didn't. I didn't
So
like
we
the
gotta
gun.
go B.
I never liked it.
We gotta go B because
yeah,
I'm the
go
only
B.
A. I'm the only A. So we'll go B.
I mean, it was obviously meta, but like I didn't. It wasn't a meta like, ooh, I'm using the arm.
Yeah, yeah,
Dude,
yeah.
Arma with the 3-line was so nice.
Well, that's like that's a keyboard take.
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
Like
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
because I would never use the 3-line like ever.
Dude, the 3-line was fire. 20
It was
rounds.
so
like, you
good.
didn't have
No,
to-
Brad, me and you were the only ones using it, bro. I
It
swear.
was so good, dude.
It was so good.
I mean, I don't know. I never touched snipers, even to this day. Now, Automaton, boys, I fucking hated this meta.
Midi.
I think C tier.
I didn't like it at all.
Got C.
Whoa, what's up with the
That's
dude,
like
auto?
Joe's favorite gun too.
Yeah, the auto's one of the
Midi.
best metas we've had, bro. It just shot so nicely with the 3-6 on it. I'd put that in A.
You put that in A. Oh my God.
yeah,
I'm going to go
that
C.
I was glazing, bro.
I'm going to go C. I'm going to go C.
I'm going C tier.
What about you,
I
Jay?
would have said C as well. I never liked it. It was like
Dang.
a pea shooter, bro, with
It's
the
what we
70
use,
plus mag.
It's what we
Dude.
use majority of the year, but it was just not. I don't know. I didn't like it.
Maybe I like it because you could shoot it so far away with that 3-6. Like it was basically
Yeah.
a
True.
sniper.
Yeah.
Like it was like an
Yeah,
auto
yeah.
sniper. I could settle for C if you guys are all on C.
Because I just feel like it was a boring meta. Like,
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
I feel like it wasn't that fun. Maybe that's just me. I don't know. Like, I see Automaton, I'm like, Like, it doesn't make me like,
Dude.
it doesn't make me cream,
Dude, tracking someone
Yeah,
like
especially
perfectly.
somebody in my chat said the Cooper carbine was way more fun than the auto ever
Yeah.
was.
I put the Cooper way below, dude. That thing was a pea shooter. I remember people gassing up the Cooper, and I was like, dude, what are you talking about?
Well, I think it's mostly Resurgence because it's smaller
True.
mag.
It was
Yeah,
great.
just
It
a
was
smaller
The
great.
map.
velocity never kept up.
Maybe A. Maybe I'm faded, but I don't know. I didn't like it. I think, are we settling on C? We got 3 C's, 1 A.
Yep.
I'm down.
Okay. I got
Yeah,
it.
I gotta settle on C. You gotta settle on C.
Okay.
The
Now
bar's a D.
The
bar is a D.
Dog
Yeah,
shit.
D.
I hated this shit.
The fire rate was like so damn slow.
boom.
There was an
bad.
attachment that like increased the fire rate, but it was still dog meat.
It was bad.
dog.
Yeah.
I think, oh God, I thank God we're all in agreement. Everybody in chat is saying the same thing.
It was definitely meta for a short period, and it was
Yeah.
not fun to use.
Yeah.
Add an F. Add an F.
Add an F to that one. Oh boy. All right. The Blicky. Oh my.
I think that one was super fun.
super fun to use. I thought.
I would say an A or even like not an S. I don't know.
Yeah, I
but
don't know.
an A.
I don't know if we can go S.
I can go A for this.
I think A as well. Ebatez, what about you?
Yeah, I like A tier. I like A tier.
People are
was so
saying
clean.
S,
It's
bro.
probably my number. Honestly, though, I will
It
say
was
it's probably
so fun.
it's probably my number one SMG that I've ever used. So I feel like I have to put in S, but I'm down to settle for either A or S.
Chat is
I
spamming
feel like
S.
we're gonna have too many S's if we do
Yeah,
that.
think so?
yeah. I mean, if we have like 5, I think 5 or 6. With how many guns we have, I think 5 or 6 S tier is not that bad. Or maybe like 2, 3 ARs, 3 SMGs, whatever. I don't know.
Damn, low
Because the
key.
Mac 10, like
Wait.
it over the Mac 10, it over the OTS, it over the MP5. No,
Yeah,
shut
true.
up.
Okay, true,
That's
true,
not
true.
happening.
Yeah, Chad, yo, JGOD is
Okay,
kind of
gotta go A.
spitting, bro.
Yeah.
He's kind
No,
of
I like the
spitting
Blicky.
right now.
I like the Blicky.
So, okay.
Yeah, like maybe it's S and then the other ones are S plus, but like there's no way.
Everybody's spamming S. Holy shit. Okay,
Blicky was it.
so Ebatez, you think S?
I think because I think the Blicky was my number one SMG that like I enjoyed. Like it was probably my number one.
Okay.
Again, like you could run no stock, you could run the folding stock. There were so
was
many different
crazy.
variations. It was
Okay.
so fun.
So you're,
So
what
I
are you
think
saying,
it's
A or S?
tier.
S?
I would say S because I think it's my number one SMG.
Okay, Brad, what about you?
I'm going A, and the reason I like this so much is because it's different than any other sub. It shoots like really slow for a submachine gun.
True.
And it just felt like the bullets hit hard. Like you hit one bullet, you hit 2 bullets, you could crack someone. Like it felt really good. I'm going A.
Okay, and you, JGOD?
I put it at A.
A. Chat, listen, don't hate us. Don't hate me. I think I'm going to have to go A as well. I don't like, bro, I want to be, like, if you're S tier, like, S tier needs to be like, like, it needs to,
Yeah.
Like FFAR?
Yes, bro. I don't know. Like, we'll talk about it. Dude, no,
There's
chat's
so
on my
many more
ass.
SMGs, bro. They're gonna see the SMGs, bro. It's
Dude,
crazy.
chat's on my ass right now. Okay. Bren, listen, D tier, I never want to see this gun ever again. Thoughts?
I'll go D. It was too slow. I don't
D.
like slow LMG metas.
I hate LMGs in general.
I would have said it was a C. Obviously, with the fast fire rate, low recoil build, it only had like that 40 round mag or whatever.
I hated it.
It was
just
C
was
or D,
not.
C
It
or
was
D.
not enjoyable to use. D is good.
It killed hella fast though.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
but it was
It
just
did,
not
yeah.
fun.
3Ds, 1C.
That was the first meta. That was the first meta, wasn't
Yeah.
it?
Dude,
That
this
the
was like a
first
meta for like
one.
Yeah.
8 months. It was like for like 8
No,
months.
no, but it was at the Wonderland.
Aldera.
That was the meta that day.
Yeah.
Oh.
This,
Just one match and then everyone figured it out instantly.
bro, this gun is horrible. D. Now C58. Ooh. Okay, maybe I'm biased, but I really love like slow fire rate, hit like a truck type of guns.
Yeah, it's like AMAX type of vibe.
And with the 4 times, dude.
Yeah,
the 4 times on that
4
gun,
times is so good on it.
I'm
I'll
gonna
go B.
I'm gonna put an A.
I would have said B. Even though I really enjoyed it, I would use this
B.
one
You're right. Yeah.
quite a bit just
Yeah,
because it
I might
felt
be
like you
glazing.
actually had to
I might be
control the
glazing.
recoil. You actually had to control the recoil a little bit on it.
I think
Kinda
you're
forget
right.
B tier is so good. B tier is so good.
Yeah, I think
B is
B.
good, Yeah.
Yeah, okay, we're all in agreement. B. Now the Cooper. Ooh.
I'm going C for Cooper. I do
I
not like how
really-
fast
I
it shoots.
didn't
personally
like
thought
it.
it was an A, but
I think B for me for
I
Cooper.
think as far as like community sentiment and like how much they enjoy it, it'd be an A. But me personally, I didn't think it was fun. The chat, your chat's probably going crazy right now because they're all bots. You know, they just love it.
it was though. It was like it felt like the M13 if the M13 was good.
Okay. So, okay. I thought this gun was fun to use. I would go B. JGOD, what did you put?
I would have said A, but I think B is fine.
B.
I
What
could
about you,
settle for
Brad?
B. I could say, yeah, I'm not for B.
Okay.
be good.
Ebates, you said
He's
C?
good with me. I say C, but I mean, dude, it's like one of those things. Like the Cooper was probably one of the most favorite weapons. Like during the Rebirth, during the Rebirth timeline, everybody loved the Cooper, bro. You
It
go
was
look at YouTube videos.
fun.
Everybody's YouTube videos of the Cooper carbine is juiced, and that's how you know like the public eye just loved it.
Yep, it was
Damn. Okay, I think B. I think chat. Okay, calm down. Everybody hated it, I guess, in chat, but I love this gun. It was fun to use. Oh, okay, boys. Cold War AK-47. Listen, I feel like bro, I swear, if some of y'all disagree, I'm gonna get so mad. A. That's me. A. This
good. Yeah, I
gun.
would put it. I put A as well.
Brett just say
I put A
D.
as well.
No, B.
Oh.
It was one of my
This thing
favorite
was
guns to use
sick. It was
for
sick
the
as an
entirety
SMG.
that was in the game. I used it
The
even
AR
when it
was
was
good.
nerfed.
The AR was good, but
sub.
you couldn't use it as a sub on
And the
key.
SMG was
You could not use it as
so
a sub.
good. It was so
Wait,
good.
this as a sub was insane.
It was so.
Not,
I
not
don't
on
like
the
it
keys,
either.
though. Not on
I
the
didn't
keys.
like the irons. I didn't like the
Yeah,
irons
irons
being
were
so
so
small you
hard.
couldn't see.
Yeah.
If somebody drop shotted, you're assed out.
Bro,
Yeah.
this as a sub had insane strafe, like insane movement speed. I love this gun. It's one of my favorite
was
guns
good.
of all time.
Yeah, it was so good.
I'm gonna go A.
I liked it long range. Though.
Down for
I
A.
liked it for long range.
Tell me, Jay got thoughts.
I think A.
A.
We need more A. I could see it in A.
Okay.
I'd like that as an AR. I'd love it. I mean, you could get really movement. Like, even as an AR, being able to, like, side cancel chow someone with your AR bunny hop, it felt great. So, I mean, I just didn't use that as a sub.
Okay. All right. Now, what about you, Ebates?
I'm cool with it in A. I mean, A or B for me. I feel like there's probably a couple other ARs that we haven't talked about yet that I'd put in A, so over it. But I'm good with it in A, and then if we have to move it down, we can.
Okay. All right. Let's go. All right. Blah. So EM2. I'm gonna be biased. This gun broke my PR in Verdansk. So respectfully, I would make this my S tier. But obviously, I know that's probably not the majority vote. But what do y'all think about EM2? I love this meta, by the way.
This is an easy A tier for me.
A.
Yeah, I agree. You got?
I personally would have put it at a B because I think it's comparable to C58. I thought it was about the same
Really? I
in
love
terms of
this.
use.
Like,
Bro,
I did hit hard. It fired slow. It had recoil.
slow fire rate
It hit
ARs
hard. It
were
was
so
good.
The blueprint,
It was
too?
good.
The blueprint for this was clean.
Yeah,
Yeah,
with
It reminded, like,
that blue one?
The blueprint for this one.
reactive camos too.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys bought stuff. Oh yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Look, I
want
would
it.
I
say
had the base version.
I
with
would say
the
S.
dark matter ultra or
That
whatever.
one was sick too. I would say S. JGOD said B, and boys, you guys said A.
I'll go A, yeah.
Okay,
A's
so
cool.
then A is probably where. Wait, whoops. A is where it would land. I love that gun. The Farah.
Midi.
I think that's
Mid-ball.
one that people always wanted it to be slightly better. It was just too damn slow. The reload took ages.
With the
I
60
mean, it
round.
felt good to shoot, but then you had to reload. It was a pain in the ass. I would say it's a C.
There was a
I'd say
couple
C.
tournaments I used it in the customs, like, and it wasn't bad, but yeah,
It had little to no recoil, but you go to reload, it's like
yeah,
Yeah,
C tier
I
for
remember,
sure.
dude. That 60 round mag took forever to reload.
forever. You'd have to use the 40 whatever just to get a reload in.
Listen,
It was bad.
I
think
like
C
the
tier.
sub. I like the sub of this, but apart from that little time that it was great for a sub, I did not enjoy this at all. So if it was up to me, I'd put this at a C.
Yep.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh, we're all in agreement. Hell yeah. Okay. Now, Gallo, listen, I'm gonna set the tone for any type of shotguns. Hey, shotgun D tier. I don't care. Doof. It don't matter. D for me. Boys, what are your thoughts on shotgun metas?
L. Put it in
If
F.
I think
Anybody
they suck,
played?
bro. They're not
Yeah.
fun.
If anyone played or watched any Twitch Rivals events where they didn't ban anything, and
People
then
are not
everyone
supposed
was
to
running
ban
around with this
those.
Gallo, bro.
It's so bad. I
yeah.
hate it because of auto attack sprint. I just don't like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even run auto attack, and I still hate it. Like, it's just the Gallo's awful.
So, are we all in agreement? D tier for this.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Gotta
D
make
tier.
a new tier for L.
Yeah.
Like horrible, down bad. Okay. Now Gorenko. Okay.
tier.
S tier.
B tier.
This
Dude,
gun.
the Gorenko's an automatic sniper. It's the best gun that has ever been in Warzone. There's never been
Yes.
a better gun.
Period. I agree.
Gorenko might just be the best sniper ever. As far, obviously not the most fun, but like
Yeah.
I don't know.
it was
I feel
so
like
broken.
it's like a DMR situation because the
Nah,
car
but it can
98 is going
one-shot
to be
you, though.
BS.
I think it's way better than the
It's
DMR.
not
No.
S, it
But
can't be
what I
S.
mean in terms of like feel, it felt like too cheesy to use. If people
Yeah.
were hitting it just like, oh, cool, I sniped, like, yay.
yeah,
I
the
don't know.
dope. It didn't give me that much
the
dope.
Fast fire rate is like the signal at the beginning of Warzone 2. Garbage, bro. It's just straight ass.
Dude, but tapping
But it one
4 heads
shot.
in a row
Yeah.
from
it's
from
gross.
unlimited meters, like I think it's the best, like not S tier,
Yeah,
but I
it
think
was good.
It's the best gun we've ever had in Warzone, like most OP gun ever.
Really, more
It's-
than any other gun, you think?
Any other gun, yeah,
Yeah,
any
it's
other
a
time
one
period.
shot fast
One
fire
shot infinite
rate.
range, yeah, it's like the signal if it one tapped.
Wait. Okay. Oh, all right, so bread. What would you put it at?
I mean, S as a joke, but I would say in terms of seeing everything on this list, for me, I'm putting it at A, but I could see you guys putting it at B.
Yeah, like
I would put this at A because I enjoy sniping.
A. Okay, Brad.
I think it's an A. Yeah.
A?
I think it's an A.
Ebatez.
I'm not really. I mean, I always
Dude,
prefer
I
the
hated
car
the
98
Gorenko,
or the
bro.
Switch.
Yeah.
Bro, this thing was so not fun to use in pubs. Like it was only,
What
the
do
only
you
reason
mean?
the only reason we know about the Gorenko is because people use it in World Series of Warzone. Like this thing is cheeks, bro.
Yeah,
I'm
I
putting
didn't even
a
have it
D-tier.
leveled up.
I'm putting a
I
D
felt
tier.
so bad.
I'm gonna be honest. I did not. Maybe I'm being super faded here, and I'm sorry, chat. I don't know if you guys agree or disagree, but I did not like the Gorenko at all. For me, I don't like sniping in general. Well, I did love the Car 98, but like it felt so clunky. I would put this like at a C.
Not put a C, but this thing is cheeks.
C for cheeks.
C for cheeks, bro. Put this the Gorenko C for
Okay,
cheeks.
so we have 2 C's. JGOD, what did you put?
I'll go ahead and put a. Well, he's saying A. I'll say like a B.
So what is that? What does that leave it? Is that B averaged? B,
B.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll go B average. We'll go B
That's half
average.
that.
Damn.
That's an L. That's an L right there. That's our first
Okay.
L of the day.
Damn. All right, let's move on to the Krig 6. What are y'all thoughts on the Krig?
For me, it's
I
not
personally-
notable.
Yeah, I think it's like a C or a B. It's like a weak kilo, like a lame kilo we
Yeah,
just
it
had
reminds
for
me of
one
Farah.
period of time.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
bad for so long too. Like they made it good only for a short period of time, and even then, it wasn't like the meta.
Yeah. Okay. So did you put it at? Give me a number or
I
give
would
me a
say
letter.
somewhere between a B and a C.
I agree.
I'd go C because
Yeah.
we
I
just
go
have
C.
the most in B right now.
I like C.
I like C as well. Okay.
It was
Krig.
good. It just no dope, no dopamine.
No dope. All right. Now let's go. Okay, listen, guys. Before I start getting fucking torched in the chat, I love 3-round burst guns. I love when they're meta. M16. Listen. I'm gonna just set the tone. A for me. For me, A.
Bro is glazing insanely.
A. I'm putting A. Talk to me, Brad. What do you think?
I'd go C. I don't like bursts or taps or.
I'm
I'll
the
go
same.
C.
Yeah, this
I'll
thing
go
is
C
cheeks.
as well.
I'm gonna go C too.
That's
And then
a C.
everybody
That's
goes
a
see
C.
no.
Super cheeks.
I don't like using any of those types of guns.
My
I mean, able to
baby.
shoot and control recoil.
The AUG was
Yeah.
better. AUG was better than M16.
The AUG was. It had the faster
Dude,
fire rate, I think. if I
You know,
remember.
maybe we could renegotiate with the AUG here,
Okay,
Hector.
all right.
Yeah, just to kind
Do you
of.
remember the AUG with the like broken axial arms 3 times where it like twerk in your face?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes,
I
yes, yes.
loved that, dude. That felt good. That felt good.
Scopes working in your face. Okay.
Yeah.
I love
Oh
snorkeling.
man. Okay, all right. We'll let you guys have it. We'll let you guys have that one. Now the next one, I swear to God, if
know where to put
anybody,
it.
if anybody says anything other than S tier, you just don't like. I don't know. You don't
It
like
was
COD.
crazy good.
That's
You know where to
yeah.
put it. You know
Mac
where to put it.
10, one of the best guns ever in the history of Call of Duty. S tier, movement, everything about this gun. Boys, what did y'all used to rock on this gun? What did y'all used to rock on it? Raider?
No
Combat.
stock.
Do you remember the
Yeah, the
Combat
Raider.
SAS?
The Raider
I
stock
used
was
that one.
so good.
The Raider
Yeah.
SAS?
I used the Combat SAS, bro. The one that was
Oh,
like
yeah.
a little bit. It was like
The
bigger.
sprint to fire difference, right?
Yeah. It's just I like the way it looked. Like it looked good. I don't know. Dude, sometimes looks make a gun good. That's why the OTS even when the OTS was ass, people still ran it because it looked good, felt good. Like and it just
Yeah.
wasn't good, but people still ran it.
Bro,
Well, it was one of the only guns that had that sway, the OTS, where when you strafe, it would do.
it would do that. Yeah.
That was nice.
Hey,
That
they
was
were
nice.
prepping us for Warzone 2, pops. You know. But dude, this gun, the suppressor on it, no stock, whatever mag, and then dude, I don't know this gun.
There was a grip, front grip too. I can't remember. That was the fast one. Bruiser. Yeah.
Honestly, arguably one of my favorite guns ever. Mac 10, goated.
And it was still good even after they fixed it. It was still good. It
Yeah.
just wasn't like crazy broken.
Yeah. S tier, I think we all agree on this one.
Flashlight. What did the
Yeah.
Tiger flashlight do again?
The Tiger
You ran-
That
flashlight,
was
it was
straight
like,
speed too.
yeah,
Oh.
that was,
Wow.
it would make it like super strafey. Like insane. Dude,
Noted.
think about how
Noted
much,
meta.
when Cold War came out, boys, think about how much strafing shit was in the game, bro. Like there
The
was,
FFAR was so juicy. Oh my gosh.
there was so much movement shit. Oh my God. Anyways, let's move on. Let's move on. Marco 5. I actually really loved the Marco. I actually really like this. What thoughts, boys?
It's consistent.
I'd go D. Dude,
What?
Marco's one of my least favorite subs, bro. It felt awful.
Yeah, I would say C, but I liked it. Like this was the start of like the taped grip meta when you could just zoom.
I
It was
would
fun,
have put
but
it at a B. I would have put it at a
Shit,
B. I
I'll
put it
put
right
this
with
shit
the
at an
armor.
A.
I put a C.
I love this gun. This was so fun to use. Okay, so we have a D, a C, a B, and an A. Fuck.
There's just so many other subs that I'm like,
crazy.
they're just
I
way
felt
better.
like it was even with the Armaguerra. That's why.
Yeah, that's.
I think,
fair,
dude, the
guess.
fact that it's so polarizing, even just amongst us, like it can't be a really, really good gun, you know? Like the fact that we're all on a different letter, it
Yeah.
can't be that
Okay,
good.
okay. You're right. So with chat, where should we put it? Where should we put it, boys? Like, if it's this A, B, C, D.
Let's go C, I guess then, right?
I'd put it at my C for sure. Only because it just, I mean, for me, I'm so glad you had me on this one, though, because we had just total different views on it. But like on the keys, the Marco never felt good. No build ever felt good. It was just always bad. The armor was always better.
But,
Yeah.
I mean, Brad, this is why, I'm not kidding. This is why I brought you on today. Because I was like, yo, Brad for this one would be so fucking good. So, okay.
It's like we play a different game. Like it's really cool, like to think about, you know, because like all the guns that like feel really good and you like, you know, like can feel totally different if you're using a different input or you know
That's
what I mean.
insane, bro. Listen, Marco, one of my favorite guns ever. It was so fun, so fast, no recoil. But okay, all right, we'll put it at C. All right. MG82, boys. D. Thoughts?
I
He's
would go
crazy.
A.
So
He is crazy.
broken.
He is
It was
crazy.
Iron
So
Trials?
broken.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, the Iron Trials with this thing was so
Oh,
good. It was so good.
broken.
What?
Bread knows ball. Bread knows ball.
Yeah.
What?
Iron
I
Trials
remember
with
we
this
had
thing
an
was.
update, and we had a tournament that day, and literally everyone switched to that. And I remember noobs dropping like 52 in a pub or some stupid shit in a duo. It was like him and I think it was either Tommy or Huskers, but they dropped an it was like broken. Like everyone was setting their PRs with that gun.
This gun was quite literally, I hated it.
I didn't like it. Low ass reload and all that shit. Super fast, only vertical recoil. It was so broken. So broken.
I'm going to go D. Let me know y'all's thoughts. Go ahead. Go.
I like this in D.
I mean, I would put this A only because I really like Iron Trials, and this thing went crazy in Iron Trials. But I could settle for C because we just settled with the Marco for C. I took the reverse on this one, so I can go C.
I'd say it's a C only because it's an LMG, but overall, it was good.
Okay.
Yeah.
So good. So broken.
All right. C for ass cheeks. All right. All right. Not bad. All right. All right. Nail gun. Okay. I feel like, what is y'all's thoughts on the nail gun? Because
when it first came out,
I'm just playing.
When it first came out, it was legitimately stupid broken.
Yeah.
But then as soon as they nerfed it, it was still good. But then the mag wasn't big enough.
20 rounds.
Because
Yeah.
you couldn't put on attachments. But the original one, it was like 3 shots to kill or something stupid. It was so broken.
One of my personal favorite clips of all time is with the nail gun. I was playing a $10,000 Rebirth tournament with Legion. And he was like, yo, guys, we're in dead last. We're throwing the fucking nail gun. And I was like, I'm down, bro. I'm fucking down. So we throw the nail gun. We won the next game. All 3 of us, we're using it. It was so funny.
It was so broken.
Yeah.
I would say it's a D. It wasn't really a lot of fun to use. The iron sights were trash.
It's just so trolly. It's a trolly meta.
It was a troll gun
I ran it
for the sake of being troll, but it was still a troll gun. It was good, though, for when it was good.
I'd
I
say
hated this.
C. I'd say C.
Yeah, I could go D for this.
I think D.
No.
D.
I think it was fun, though. It was cool.
Yeah, you know what? Fuck.
It was
I could go
interesting.
C.
It's one of the cooler guns we've had because it's just so weird,
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be a C. Okay, I'm gonna go C. What did you say, JGOD?
No, I said D. I
said
think
D?
it's trash.
And you, Ebatez?
No, it wasn't fun to use.
I'm down for C or D. Either one.
And then Bread, what did you say?
I said D. It shoots too slow for it to be good.
Let's go D. Let's go D.
Okay, we all go D. Now, the NZ41, bro, maybe it's just my hatred for Caldera, but I see most Caldera ARs and I'm like, I hate this thing.
It's so
it was
boring.
meta 3 different ways, but it still had a weird ass, whack ass recoil.
Yeah.
That little thing,
Yeah.
every time you equipped it, you had to toggle to semi or whatever the other burst fire shit was, or the full auto from burst, from the barrel that was burst. I don't know if you remember that. You remember that or what?
Yeah, I do.
It's what the? I'm like, am I just? I
remember that shit.
I hated it.
I could go D. It felt like an LMG, but it was an AR. It just felt nasty.
With the 40 round mag or some stupid. Yeah, it was so ugly.
Dude,
so ugly,
I'm
bro.
telling you, if the gun looks good, it's even better. And the NZ was a nasty ass looking gun.
Look, I'm gonna agree with you, Pops. D for me. Bread,
I'll go
D. Ebatez, D.
Yeah, D.
Okay, all right, we're good. Oh, baby. Now, I feel like, is there anybody that really didn't like this gun? Okay, wow, I'm getting some A's. What do you guys think about the OTS?
I think it's an S.
I think it's an S.
For sure.
I think it's S.
I think it was the most iconic gun to come out of that game, pretty much almost.
Dude, Cold War guns, I'm looking at the list now. Maybe it's because we haven't got the other ones, but dude, Cold War guns carried.
Yes,
they were
insane.
so
So good. So good.
Why though? Bro, and think about it. We're about to get a game. Okay,
I think it's
I'm gonna digress real quick, boys. But okay, Treyarch. I think Google said they had 18 months to make, or 16 months to make Cold War, right? They now have 4 years to make next year's game. Think about, at least I hope, how good next year's game is about to be. I hope.
Shit. It's gonna be fire. It's gonna be fire.
Hey.
It
Careful what you
should
say,
be.
bro. Careful what you say.
No, bro, think about it, bro. Treyarch has never missed. And the closest thing that they've had to missing was Cold War, and that's it. They only had 18 months to make it.
Yeah.
Bro, Seltrin, what? Does anybody not think Treyarch is not goated?
No, they are. I'm just being careful with what you're saying right now. I don't want to jump the gun a little bit. We're
It's
6 months out. We need to
Treyarch,
chill
bro.
out. We need to chill out.
It's Treyarch. There's no way they don't make a goated game. I'm sorry. Anyways, I digress. But OTS, everybody says S tier, right?
Yeah, I think so. The thing I liked about this is that, I think why the Cold War weapons were so goated is because we had so many different ways to build each gun. Like the AK Cold War MP, you could use as a sub, as an AR. The MAC-10, you could use no stock. You could use the Raider stock. There's so many different ways to run these
There's a lot
guns.
of movement.
Yeah.
Stuff, allowed stuff to.
Yeah. You could have no
Plus
recoil.
the TTKs were pretty viable.
What do you know?
Yeah.
Movement actually, people like movement. What do you know?
There's so many different ways to use the gun.
Oh man. Okay, so now the Owen. What do you think about the Owen? I thought it was okay. I don't think it was
I never really enjoyed it.
really okay.
It shot too slow. There's slow shooting subs that feel good, like the Blixen, for example. But dude, the mag being in your face pissed me off so bad.
Right,
You ran
right.
a 72 round and it was in your face. I don't like that.
I would say it's a C or a D.
Really?
I got A tier, but that's crazy.
Because I'm not gonna put it above the MP40. Like, there's no way.
Yeah, like I guess I look at it, I'm like, okay, is it better than?
And the Armaguerre? No, there's no way.
Yeah, I'll go C.
I can go C.
I'll settle for B. We'll go C.
Okay. Yeah, it was cool, but it wasn't like, yeah, you know. Now the PP. Oh my God, I love the PP. I love the PP. The PP is my favorite. The PP.
That's getting clipped for sure.
I love PP.
Let it be known, Repullze loves the PP. Okay. No, I would go A for. Never
I
mind.
would've said
You're glazing. You're glazing. You're glazing. You're glazing. You're glazing. You're glazing.
What?
Yeah, I would have said a B.
If fire metas are lame.
Do you say B? Okay. What would you guys think? JGOD said B. Brad said A.
I like the Owen way more than this. I'm saying C.
What? You are insane. Okay. I guess it's got to settle. If 2 A's, 1 C, 1 B, then it's got to go B, right?
Yeah, I can go B.
I don't know.
Weak. I don't know, man. You guys are
glazing.
glazing.
I'm
Okay.
taking the PPSH over the Marco and the Owen for sure.
Really? You're glazing.
Yeah, 100%. I'm doing that 1,000%, 9 times over. Okay, we'll move on. Now, all right, Bread.
Yeah,
Oh,
S.
yeah.
If it was up to
That's
me,
insane.
If it was up to me, I'm putting it right here, bro. I'm putting it right here. Breadman, give me yours.
I can see if we could settle for C, because in terms of like all sniper metas, it doesn't compete with the Kar 98 or literally any of those guns, and it's also a 2-shot kill. I mean, I would say C if we can make it end up in C.
Okay.
Yep.
So Brad
I think
sees.
so.
I like
JGOD
that. That's a fair offer. I'm gonna accept that deal.
Oh, now we got the
compromise.
Swiss, bro.
I'll compromise
I'll
for sure.
compromise and put the signal at D. That shit literally ruined World Series, bro. Okay, so now the Swiss. Ooh, one of my. I did like it.
I think it's S.
Wow, you guys gonna put it at S?
I would say A.
I'll go B.
Oh!
It was literally S head to head with the car. Like head to head. People chose both of those.
Yeah, I agree. I was never a Swiss user, and I do remember FIFA actually used the Swiss a lot. Like when I think of the Swiss, I think of FIFA. Like he always had the Swiss out. I'm taking it B. I would never take it over the car.
Yeah, never.
Yeah, me
Well,
neither.
I'm not saying over. I say pretty even or even a hair under. So I'd say A or S.
I would go A. Me. So we have 1A, JGOD.
Because the car is obviously going to be S with an HDR or something like that, right?
I think B's fair for it.
Big B.
But I do think it was fun. I mean, A or B for me. Hard to say.
So Brad, you put it at C, right?
No, I'll take a B.
B? Okay, so then I guess we'll just go B. Oh no, actually that's 2 B's, 2 A's. Chat, what do y'all think?
Put it A then, because I was kind of split.
Yeah, you can go A because chat's saying basically all A and S too.
Okay. All right, we'll go A. I think it's an A gun. Like it's a good sniper, but
It was a lot of fun.
It was fun.
I don't think S tier. I mean, S tier is kind of crazy.
No,
you know?
S tier is crazy. S tier is crazy.
All right, now let's go well gun, the Welly. I personally didn't like this gun.
I liked it. It was okay.
Chat, what do y'all think? I mean, it was like it's like a cool C. You know what I'm saying?
I'd say it's like a C or a D.
Yeah, I'd say C.
Compared to what we have on there already?
Yeah.
C.
Yeah, I could see it in the C.
Okay. All right.
Show
Welly.
There were some builds though. The short barrel build like felt really nice to get mixy with. Like it was quick. It
Yeah.
kind of felt like a Cold War or it kind of felt like a Cold War gun.
It's it's a cool C. Okay, now, all right, listen, one of my favorite guns, I love this gun so much, was the AUG. Before I even say mine, what is y'all's thoughts, Ebatez, on, guys, what y'all spamming C for? Yo,
I would have said B.
I'll say B because M16
B.
C.
Yep, that was exactly my thoughts too.
Yeah.
The burst weapons were all right. They were okay.
People just don't like semi-auto and burst.
I loved it, bro.
Yeah.
I love this gun. Like, I would put it at A, but everybody's saying B. We'll compromise. We'll go B. Now the Fennec. Ooh, I'm assuming this is Modern Warfare 2 Fennec, right? It was not.
Warzone 2.
Yeah, Warzone 2,
Hated this
yeah.
thing.
It wasn't that bad, really.
It was good. It was really good. I didn't enjoy it.
No. This is MW Fennec.
Two. Yeah,
This is
MW2.
Modern Warfare.
No,
Yeah, Warzone 2.
2019.
Oh, you could literally see the logo. There's a Modern Warfare 2 logo on the.
No, I know.
true,
That's where you
true.
got the screenshots, right? Or no?
This is Modern Warfare 2 because this also has the same logo, and this is Modern Warfare 2.
Okay, I guess so.
Yeah,
I mean,
this thing was good. It was obviously good. It was meta for a while, but I just didn't enjoy it.
Yeah.
I don't think I enjoyed it either.
It's like the Bren for me. It's I D tier.
It shot too slow. I'll do D.
Damn,
Or shot
D?
too fast. Sorry, shot too fast.
Yeah, I was like, trust you slow. I was like, you're.
What about you, JGOD?
I didn't like it. I would say
D?
C or D.
Damn, everybody's saying D. All right, I guess. Yeah, I guess Fennec was that ass, bro. Holy shit. Oh, baby. Now we got the big boy. Listen, we got the FFAR. Listen, guys, am I faded? But I'm thinking S tier. I'm thinking a little S.
I think it's definitely S. Even like its recoil pattern.
It was
Shit was
incredible.
like-
Anything, yeah, I agree with Devious. Anything other than S for this would be absolutely criminal. For me, S tier. Ebatez, you haven't said anything, so.
A tier for me, but I mean, it's
the iron sights, bro. It's just
It was just so
I love
good,
it.
bro.
ridiculous.
Everything
I got A tier
about
for
the
me.
gun. And the blueprint, JGOD.
It did
And
have
the
a little bit
blueprint.
of,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
it
the
did have a
reactive
little bit of
camo on it was
recoil,
fire.
which was cool, but like not crazy.
So we're settling on S then, right?
I'm down to settle on S. Yeah.
Yeah.
If I'm
Okay.
going A, then
Okay,
S
okay.
for sure.
All right, now the MP5 Modern Warfare 2 edition, though. So Warzone 2 edition. Very good gun. It wasn't as satisfying as.
I don't remember that one really being meta.
Oh, it was meta for a long time, like
It was
literally a
it's
long
a
time.
Lockman. It's a Lockman.
Yeah,
right?
Lockman sub.
Lockman
sub.
Yeah.
Lockman sub.
Yeah, Lockman was meta like the whole. I mean,
Yeah,
even in
just-
World Series, people use Lockman in World Series, right?
No
I
dope.
felt like people use the other gun. Which one am I thinking of?
Which one?
I don't know. We'll get to it eventually, I'm sure.
No
Lock,
dopamine. It
Lockman-
was meta all year though.
I would
I'll go
say.
C.
Well, okay, I'll go B. Ebatez?
That's bold. I'm gonna put C tier.
Okay. JGOD?
I'll say C.
JGOD?
Okay, we're
Yeah.
going to C then. Yeah, I actually enjoyed it. I thought the MP5 wasn't that bad. RPK, I'm going D.
E.
Any objections?
No objections out of me.
D. No objections? No objections?
Nope.
Okay, I think everybody hated that gun. Okay, we don't got that anymore. Now, the stoner. God damn, bro. Burn this gun to oblivion and never let it come back, bro.
E.
Brad,
Dude,
you,
this-
Brad.
This is a
was
keyboard
one
and
of my
mouse. It's a
favorite
keyboard and mouse
LMGs.
gun.
God
But
damn
it
it,
had
Brad.
the 4 times.
God
It had the
damn
4 times.
God
It's a
damn
keyboard
it.
and mouse gun, bro. It's a keyboard and mouse gun.
Dude, it had the 4 times on it, which felt really nice. And it's one of the only LMGs that I've used that I didn't want to like stop using it. You know, so I would put it B.
Wow. Okay, B.
Glazing.
All
It's
right,
glazing.
Ebatez, I think D. Ebatez?
I think D.
JGOD?
I'll say C.
All right, put in C.
So we put in C.
Yeah, C.
I hate this gun, bro. You know what? To be fair, I really hate LMGs with a passion. So
Yeah.
now tag B. I actually really enjoyed this gun when it was meta. But again, I do like slow fire rate, just fucking hit like a truck.
Yeah.
I would say B. I don't like it as much as like let's say a lot of these other ones, but I think it gave me the same dope as like let's say the C58.
Yeah.
Tag B, I think
I'd
was
say
fun
D.
for me. Wait, what?
B, sorry.
Oh
B,
shit.
B. My bad.
What about you, Brad? What about Brad? Like for keyboard and mouse, is higher rate of fire better or lower rate of fire?
I think there's like a good middle ground. Higher rate, you end up the gun shoots all your bullets before you've hit him. Like you just miss too much. You know, you run out of bullets, and then too slow, you end up missing one bullet and losing because of that. So there's like a good middle ground. But I personally, I'd put it. I never use this gun. I put it at D.
Wow.
Just
Okay.
shot way too slow.
Okay. What about you, JGOD?
I wasn't never a big fan of it. I'd say like a C.
Okay. So we got two B's.
And you know what gun I
1B,
was
1C.
thinking of? The Vaznev. The Vaznev was the other gun I was thinking about that people used. The Vaznev,
Really?
the Fennec, and the Lockman sub. Those were like the main three.
I feel like people didn't really use the Vaz that much.
At the first part of the game, people used the Vaz, but it didn't make it towards the last part. Like it got nerfed unless I'm tripping.
Yeah, it
Okay.
definitely did. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. All right. Now Cronin, the Cronin Squall. I did not like the Cronin Squall. For me, I'd go like C tier for Cronin.
I go C.
I like C on this. It wasn't bad. I did like that there was like a lot of different builds. It was a semi or an auto. Like it was.
Yeah. What about you, JGOD?
I didn't like it.
C.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll say a D even.
Oh shit. Okay. Okay. All right. We got 3 C's, 1 D. We'll leave it at C. Now let's go to the Cold War MP5. God damn. I love the Cold War MP5 to me. Fuck. I might even put S tier, bro.
I'd put S.
Whoa, glazing is crazy.
Like I might do
I'd do
A.
S.
Wee woo, wee woo. Glazing alert, glazing alert.
I'm like me personally, I would go S because I love this gun, but I can settle on an A.
This gun canceled Shifty. I can't lie. This gun single-handedly canceled Shifty.
Well, you know what's funny? That gun had the weird recoil where it would just go up and then it would just stop.
Yeah. Dude, this
like 15
gun,
bullets.
this gun had incredible movement and hip fire too. Like you could do it all with this gun, bro. Like the hip fire was so accurate for a sub. Like it felt great.
I'm down to compromise for A tier.
Yeah,
anyway. All right.
S tier is crazy.
All right, fine. I personally love that Cold War MP5. So fucking good. Street Sweeper. I mean, bro.
D.
We don't need to talk about it.
We don't even got like chat. If you use a shotgun, you're a rat. All right. I love you. But use a shotgun. There should be like a section that says get canceled, and that's where I would put this gun at. That's where I would put
the
it.
riot shield.
Funny.
Oh, Devious, I know you used that. I know you did, bro. No, the foul. JGOD, talk to me about the foul.
The foul, I liked it. I thought it was at least an A. It was a lot of fun to use. You got penalized if you missed your shots. Like there was enough where you could delete someone. You get a death cam reaction.
Dude, I'll go A because of the ground loot in Super. Like, dude, it was just so nice. Landing in Super, picking up the 20-round foul. Dude, you could kill a whole team with 20 bullets as long as you didn't miss.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I missed because I didn't like this gun that much. I would have to go B. I'd go B. But yeah. Well,
I hated this gun. I think B is. I'm gonna say probably C. Low C for me.
So you have 2 A's, a B, and a C. We're gonna lock in on B then, right?
Okay. For that.
Okay. All right, lock in on B. Now, Daddy, the big boy, Car 98. Guys, any objections?
I don't think anyone could put it. It's S plus.
Yeah,
plus.
That's S. It's S. And this is one of the most.
You know what's actually
guns
ridiculous is when you actually compare like the overall stats of that gun and how it was built, like with the full meta build compared to what we have now. It's so stupid.
Wait, is it actually like completely different?
It's like half the ADS speed. It has better bullet velocity. Like it probably way less
No sway. No sway. Yeah, no. The sway on these guns is crazy.
It is so stupid, bro.
You didn't even have to hold your breath with Bernard's guns.
Focus or
wow.
no.
And it's crazy how we didn't even notice it. It was so broken. Like
I feel like we did notice it though.
We just got used to it. You think? Like I don't know if even for customs. Like I feel like we didn't have everybody running around with the Car 98.
Yeah,
like,
dude, I think Warzone 2 just made everyone scared of snipers, which makes it. I mean, there was no way to you couldn't outrun a sniper. You couldn't slide cancel. Like, dude, it was way harder to hit someone with the movement from
Garanko. Like, no, I think once the Garanko World Series, we saw like Soki using the triple. I think after that, everyone just got PTSD.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, I feel like a big part of why snipers were not as crazy back then as they are now was like, remember, bullet velocity back in Modern Warfare 2019 in Warzone 1 was fucking insane. You could beam anybody across the map. And so they kind of made
less visual shake. There was a lot of outplay with that. Like you could literally beam a sniper. You'd be like, all right, cool. There's the glint. Gave me a target with my growl. Like,
yeah.
And
even
like
M4 you could beam them with. Like
it took away the kind of the role of the sniper because you could shoot from so far. So like in Warzone 2, there wasn't as much bullet velocity. The snipers now become technically buffed.
Yeah, true. I mean, dude, with the 3 to 6 times in Caldera, you could shoot anyone anywhere. It doesn't matter. Like they were dead. You're in a hill in the open, you were dead. The 3 to 6 times was the best scope you've ever had. That thing was incredible.
That thing was insane, but I hated it because you could shoot from across the map. I do like how now like you can't really shoot people from across the map. Like snipers are broken right now in pubs, but like it's fine. It's pubs. Who cares, right? Like but it makes snipers have a purpose. So for that reason, I don't mind it. Lockman 556 ass D D. JGOD?
I don't like it. No.
D. Okay. All right. RPG. God, do you remember this meta, boys?
Well, it's because it could one-shot the vehicles was the bigger problem. Even though people didn't like the other part, it was the vehicles that literally could just get shot and that shit would just blow up.
It was the best secondary in the game.
Yo, people were rocking
C4,
MP7, C4, and RPG, bro. MP7, RPG, and C4. Why is everybody spamming S? Why is chat spamming S, bro?
What a time to be alive.
What would you guys put it?
For sure.
Was it fun?
Yo, D.
I would go D as well.
It was cool, like getting like a multi-kill, like popcorn, whatever, out of a car. But like, I mean, it didn't feel too rewarding because you didn't really do anything for the kill, you know?
Yeah.
I don't even know, bro.
Ebatez, what would you give it? Everybody's spamming S. I don't know what's going on with my chair right now.
Bro.
They're trolling.
I feel like D's unfair. I'm gonna say B, bro. That might be crazy. Dude, it was nice. You could just run the RPG with the secondary. You just run around and RPG in cars. At the time, it was good. Like now, I don't think I'd like it, but at the time, it was fine.
Okay, we have 1B, 2 Ds. JGOD, what are you putting it at?
I'd say it's like a C. That's fine.
Okay.
Man, okay. We'll go see. Chat, you guys are insane. Saying S tier?
S tier.
You guys are nuts,
got
bro.
the free kills.
I'm so disappointed in you, yo.
Wow, that's
Yo,
I gotta kill some for Dansk.
Yo, is my chat shitters, bro?
a bunch of bots. I told you, man. They're a bunch of fucking bots.
What the hell, bro? Yo. Okay, the Sokon, I call this. Well, I don't even remember this gun. It can't be that good.
The Akimbo 80 round mag.
Yeah,
the 80 round?
80.
It was
They nerfed
crazy.
it into the ground.
Yeah, the Diamante was way more fun, so I can't put the Psychov above C. I could even go D.
It was a good gimmick for like 2 weeks or something. It wasn't that long.
Gimmick.
Yeah, I'm gonna put this like at a D. I don't even remember.
It was like C or D. It didn't last long.
Yeah.
Okay, what would you guys do? D?
The movement also was pretty slow for pistols.
Very
was
slow.
Yeah.
Like when you put on, it was bad.
I'm gonna go D. Thoughts, boys?
I'll go D.
I'll say C, but yeah, I'm down for D.
Okay. All right. Now
Down for D.
Down for some D.
Okay. Now we're gonna do the Asval. Okay, if this gun just had more ammo, it would be so good. So good. So what are your thoughts on the Asval?
Mid ball.
I'll go
I never
C.
really enjoyed it.
Do you remember
That
when the
was
hackers got a hold of the bullets you could shoot through walls with?
Yep.
That was
That
crazy.
one.
It was like a 10-round mag you could shoot through any surface.
And it was
That one was
literally insane.
Crazy.
And
Yeah,
hackers
yeah.
were using it.
I would say
That
like
was
D,
insane.
bro. I feel like this shit wasn't even like maybe I'm being
I
too
don't think I
harsh.
ever leveled
And you
it
know
up.
what? They never even needed to nerf it because no one would run it. It
Exactly.
was just always sat at the top of the TTK chart, just sitting there. Why don't people use that? I swear it's the meta.
Yeah.
No, it's not, dog.
Everyone swore it was like the greatest.
I know people come in the chat. Hector, I found the secret meta, but you can't say nothing to anybody. What is it, bro? They'll be like, the Asval. And I'm like, oh my God.
There we go, bro.
So where would you put this? Like CD?
I can go D.
D?
I'm down for D.
I'm down for D. All right.
Again?
Down for some D.
All right, I'll put this at D. Okay. All right. So give me y'all's thoughts on this next one. Again, I'm an advocate. I am a strong LMG hater. And I know, I know, Nick Merckx is gonna get mad at me, but the Bruin, I'm gonna put this at a D tier. I hated this gun.
I would agree if it was only allowed to use a 100-round mag, but because of the 60-round mag, it felt more like a rifle than it did an LMG. So I'd say it's more like an A or a B.
I think that, dude, the Bruin was the first gun that I remember not being able to outrun. Like, dude, there was metas where
you'd get
it was
deleted.
Yeah, you couldn't, dude. If someone started shooting you with the Bruin, you were not getting away. You were gonna die, and that's like kind of where the DMR was like that too. This was the first this is the most broken meta for the time period. I'm pretty sure, and it felt fast. So I could go B.
D. Okay, look, I choose D. This is one of my most hated guns ever in the history of guns. Nick's probably gonna see this clip and hate me for it, but I hate this gun more than anything. But look, what did you guys say? I'm the only hater here. Ebatez, what did you say?
Dude, with the Bruin,
Yeah.
I think it's a B, man. I like this thing. The 60-round mag was fire. It was cool. It was clean.
JGOD.
3
It was
Bs?
cooking.
3 Bs. All right, we'll go B. It like hurts my soul putting it there.
You're a hater,
He's
man.
still using the Bruin. No lie. I think I tuned
Probably
into the
is.
stream
No,
like last week and he was still using the Bruin because it's actually pretty good still. It's just not like the OD meta.
Really? What the hell?
The recoil is
man.
the only thing that makes it not as good, right? Like it's got a weird pattern.
A little bit of bullet velocity too.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't know.
Because even if you build out a meta build, then it's way too slow. Yeah, like it's hard.
Okay. All right. Now the Diamante. Thoughts on the Diamante? This one was fun.
This has to be A. This was everyone's secondary. You'd go Ghost, you'd grab a Diamante, and dude, this was clean. This was everyone's secondary.
This was
If it's not
fun.
S, it's A.
I think it's one of the few bursts that actually felt okay. I think the part that was broken is you didn't even need a loadout. Like literally on Rebirth, when you come back like zone 3 or whatever, you can take out a full squad. You can do a full squad wipe. Like
because it had 24 bullets, right?
Yeah, something stupid. It was like a 2 burst if you got 2 headshots or something stupid. I don't know.
I'm gonna go A.
It's crazy.
My vote A.
I think A or B. Yeah,
I like A. I like A.
Go A.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I thought it was very good. Devious is here saying he hated it. It's D, but I loved it. All right. Now, all right. Now this next one. What? Okay. So let's kind of do a little brief history on this. I know everybody's gonna say A. I mean S. Sorry. But when did we start to see the Kilo come out of nowhere? Because at first it was the M4. Then out of nowhere, I think it was I remember it was Stellar dropped like the world record with the Kilo, and I was like, bro, what? I was like, he's got to be ass using that. And then all of a sudden, everybody was on it.
It started because of that stupid blueprint. No, didn't we get that bug blueprint, or was that way before?
I don't remember.
The bug one I felt like was right in the beginning.
Really? The bug Kilo? There was a bug Kilo blueprint?
No. There's bugs on. It was a bug like as in like the insects.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
are you talking about like the crazy lines?
Yeah, it was like a rainbow bug one.
Wait, are we talking about the same thing, chat?
He's talking. Is it white? You're talking about the white one, JGOD? Yeah,
that was like right in the beginning.
Camo. Yeah, like a little blueprint, like.
With
it was
on
a
it.
blueprint.
Was it
I think that's why a lot of people. It was I thought it was a spider or a bug. I thought it was like a bug of some kind.
It was
Let me see if I can find a picture. It's clean. Hold up. Let me see if I can find this.
It is super clean.
On a scale from 0 to 10, how much?
Oh, centipede, maybe. That's what it was.
Wait, let me find this shit. Centipede. You gotta
be careful what you look up with that. No,
it's called grub. Yeah, it's called grub. Yeah, here, I put it in your Discord. Hold up.
MP7, I think people ran that as a duo together because it was the bundle.
Look at that.
I don't know when that dropped.
In here too. The bug spray. This is clean. Look at this.
Oh, I remember this one.
I think that's like what a lot of people gravitated towards it probably initially. I don't know. Maybe it was that. I don't know, but it was that one.
I remember this now. Wow, that's so random that you remember that. Like that's such a.
And look at that's 3 weeks into the game.
Yeah, that's like the first.
That video is 3 weeks into the game.
Yeah.
So like they literally launched the game knowing that shit was gonna be meta.
Wow. Okay, so
like, hey, in case you guys haven't used this gun,
I think this is an S tier gun. Obviously, I think we're all gonna say S tier. But surprisingly, I never really used a Kilo, bro. Like I know it was great, but I never really used it. I think it was just I was on the AMAX
Kilo
wave.
MP5 for a while. AMAX wasn't even added until later, right?
So then, what was I using? M4?
There was a time it was MP5. There was a time it was Kilo or AMAX though.
Yeah, there was.
Then okay, at the beginning it was either MP5. Oh, what the fuck am I saying? M4 or Kilo, right? And I'm pretty sure I was on the M4 wave then.
Yeah, and people would snipe though. They would use it like a no stock M4, they would use basically a comp build M4 or an MP7 with the sniper, and then
that's what I used in that first Twitch Rivals. Yeah, I had that no stock M4, and dude, that thing torqued.
Yeah,
I can go ask for Kilo though for sure.
Okay, as for Kilo, I think we're all agreed Kilo. Sure. Now, M4A1, what's everybody's opinion on this? Because this technically was the first ever meta AR to come out. Thoughts on this, guys?
A tier.
I go A.
I think I'd go A.
I think we're all, okay, cool.
So fun to use for sure.
It's such an iconic one.
Yeah, it's iconic for sure.
The fact that they have disrespected the M4 and MW2 is just so bad.
That gun was dog shit. Dog shit.
I forgot we even had an M4 in that game.
My favorite gun or build for the M4 was the silencer, commando foregrip,
no stock, stipple grip,
no stock. Yep, that one. Oh, bro, that will be such good times, bro.
Irons. Oh my god.
Iron sights and that. Why can't the game just feel like that?
Blueprints. No, wait, what was it? The blueprints would change the iron sights. You remember the chunky ones and then the small ones?
Yes.
Dude, yeah.
The Grenadier barrel was good too. That one was good too for range.
Oh, the barrels, yeah.
The Grenadier, yeah.
And then the other one was Commando barrel, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, all right.
Oh, no, Commando foregrip.
But then what was the other? There was another. There was another barrel.
The Commando one as well.
I think it was Commando Not foregrip, but
No,
commando
the barrel was
Barrel.
Corvus custom.
Oh,
Corvus Custom, that's
Yeah.
what it is.
there you go.
I
Chat,
remember.
good shit, good
Yeah,
shit.
you're
That's
right.
the build that I use. Yeah.
Yeah, Corvus Custom.
That's where all the boys they set a world record with that one right there.
Dude, in Obsidian too, Obsidian camo on that gun was gas.
Yep.
Dude, that again, M4. I feel like it could fight for S tier, but overall, it's a great gun, and I think
Yeah.
AA in general. But it's such a classic. M13. Listen, bro. What?
B.
I hate the M13.
I do too.
No, I wish I
Oaksy is
liked it.
punching the air right now.
Coxie is so mad. I would even
So
put this
mad.
like at a D, bro. Like this gun is dog shit. So ass. What?
The bots love it though.
Yeah, yeah.
I love it. Yeah,
whatever
after I think it's
reason.
time I love this gun.
They do.
Leave my chat alone, bro.
Sorry, my bad.
I'm gonna go C. Thoughts, boys? What do you guys think?
I would D.
D. JGOD?
C or D, yeah. C or D.
Yeah, I like
Ebatez?
D. I like D.
So that's 3D. All right. 3D. Sorry,
funny,
guys.
JGOD.
Sorry, guys, but you know it's pretty ass. Now MP5. This is the you know the original
2019
MP5.
one. Yep.
Listen,
That's S.
no debate, right?
That's
Yeah,
for show.
You had the hipfire builds, you had the like sweaty builds, you had the no
The
stock.
different ammo.
Yeah, that different type of ammo.
Yeah.
There was like a 10 mag one that was just insane.
It was like 30.
Yeah.
Oh wait, there was a 10 mag
30
one,
round
right?
mag.
The one that Biffle ran was like 30.
It was a 30 round mag, but it was like 10 millimeter instead of 9.
I think there actually
what-
was a 10 round one, Jacob.
That was the 10 round
That's
one,
single
too.
fired.
There was
Right?
a 10 round M4
That's the
mag.
M4. That's
Yeah, the
the
black
Oh,
Blackout
I'm
one.
baited.
Yeah.
I'm baited. I'm
Oh,
baited.
That's to
Yeah.
make it like a
Blackout 300.
DMR, but they never caught on, even though it killed hella fast.
Okay. Yeah, that for MP5 will be forever one of the greatest guns in the game, and I just fuck man, I don't know what made Modern Warfare 2019 guns feel so good. Obviously, Cold War as well. Those like it just felt good. I don't know. I can't tell you. I can't fucking tell you. MP7 guys, thoughts on the MP7? What do you? I thought it was okay.
Loved it, but
I would say A. It had a lot of good versatility. It was probably the first really sniper support.
Okay.
Before sniper supports were even like
Yeah,
besides
it-
the M4 no stock, but
It was
don't
always
know.
okay too. It never got nerfed to the ground. Like it was always you could always use it.
It was always
clean
decent.
iron
good hipfire builds,
sights. It
too.
had different blueprints for different iron sights. The mobility, you could do the no stock and make it look crazy.
5 watt laser, so good.
So what would you guys give me a number or a letter?
I'd say it's an A.
Hey,
Hey, Ebatez?
I was gonna say B, but so it's up to you, Hector.
I was gonna say B as well.
Okay.
Chat.
Somebody said, to be honest, it wasn't a sniper support.
What?
it was
What?
definitely. It was very,
What?
dude. The iron sights were very clean. It was very steady.
100%
That was
it was a
definitely
sniper
support.
support.
Yeah, the iron
Chat-
sights were strong on it.
Chat is spamming A, not a single B in sight, so I'm gonna put A. Chat is spamming that.
Okay.
Okay. Now Origin 12. I swear, chat. And
D.
It didn't even last that long as a meta, right?
I don't even know what game that's from. I'm not gonna lie.
Devious. I swear to God, bro. I'm a fucking ban him, bro. I'm ban Devious. Origin 12 D.
B.
Any objections?
Nope, no objections, Your Honor.
No objections, Your Honor.
I don't even
D.
remember it being meta for that long. It must have been a short period of time.
It wasn't like crazy, you know.
I think
Alright.
they added it, and then a bunch of people gassed it and said, "Hey, use it with flame rounds," and then it still sucked with flame rounds. It was never like meta that caught on, you know.
Okay, so snake shots.
You kind of goaded. I can't lie.
They were
It's kinda
fun, but
goated.
I
It's a
hate
They
it.
were
Shotgun.
fun but annoying, like the
They're
DMR.
so annoying.
I'd say it's more like a B.
Yeah, I think B or C is.
I'll go C.
I go C.
Yeah.
Okay, we're all going C. Look, bro. Yeah, I think you're right. It's a shotgun. Like, look, bro. People in chat who would hear it during like that time, I had so much pride that I said, I don't care how much I get shit on. I'm not touching the snake shots, and I didn't. I didn't use them back when the MP5. It was like either MP5 or snake shots, and Swag made the snake shot. I was like, no, I'm not doing it. I don't care. So I don't know. I hated this gun so much. I despised it. I would put it at a D, but yeah, I mean, we'll leave it at a C. The SPR. Thoughts on the SPR, guys?
I think that's specifically the hit scan one because I don't think it was ever meta
Yeah,
outside
exactly.
of that.
Yeah. I didn't even like the hit scan. I would go C.
Really?
Yeah, I would have said C as well.
Yeah. I just, dude.
Because it
for
was
some
also
reason-
capped, even though it sounds stupid to say now because of the way sniping works, it was capped at 200 meters.
Yeah.
The one shot?
No, you couldn't hit a target beyond 200 meters. No matter where you shot.
Oh. Yeah, I never used it,
Yeah.
dude. I mean, there was the AX50, there was the HDR, there was the Kar 98. Even no, Swiss wasn't out then, but.
But you actually did snipe beyond 200 meters, so it wouldn't have made sense to use that over the HDR.
Yeah. Well, I used the AX50 back then. I don't know why. It definitely wasn't better. It just felt like it was from PUBG because it had a little bit of
a lot of people did like it. Yeah.
So where would you guys
better
put?
ADS too, but that's
Yeah.
How did the HDR not make it on this list?
I don't know. Okay.
I go C.
Blackened.
It can't be better than
I
that.
like C. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a C.
Okay. I guess we're putting it on there. I personally will put it
Yeah,
at
no
a B.
ZRG.
I hated the ZRG. That shit was
ZRG.
boring.
That shit was ass.
Dude, that thing, bullet velocity on that gun was crazy.
I
so
hate
broken.
that shit, bro.
And the ADS where you could quickscope beautifully, like some crazy clips with that game. It was so
Dude.
good.
Okay, now listen, boys. I swear, I'm gonna find out who I really like and who I don't like with this next one. This next one is the doof.
D.
I never liked it.
I got A
But
tier.
Aiden's world record at the time, so fucking disgusting.
A tier.
That's true. I'll move it up to C for that.
I'm going A tier.
Uh-huh. It was C.
A tier for show.
It was pretty penalizing though. It was one of those metas where like if they didn't two-tap you, you killed them.
Yeah, dude, fighting against Fire Breath is so hard because you literally can't see what you're shooting at. I just don't like it.
I would go D. Ebatez said A for whatever reason.
Dude, this thing was just so like, it was so fun, bro.
No,
Everyone
it wasn't.
the world record games were so
You know what's
fun.
funny is I can't tell if he's trolling.
No, I'm not trolling. I'm being serious. Like, I actually, like,
You actually like
His
this?
voice actually sounds like he's
Dude.
trolling.
this was like prime. Like, this is like prime TKRs, like Twitter tourney TKRs for me, and I just love just running around with the boys, just trying to like drop some bangers. Like, it was fun.
So you're gonna say A. Bread, what
I
is
think A tier.
yours?
Dude, I dropped my first 40 with this gun and I still don't like it.
What are you gonna put it at?
I'd go C because Aiden dropped that 60.
Uh-huh.
JGOD C as well?
I'd say C as well. Yep.
All right, sorry, Ebatez, but this shit's a C. I was gonna go D. I was gonna put D. That's how much I hate this gun. I'm gonna leave that one for last. So let's do this. Okay, now and the next one we're gonna do the Lockwood 300. Which is this one? Is
That
this?
was the recent one.
The recent one in
one.
MW2 it was a one-shot
Oh,
kill.
D.
The one
D.
shot with the Doom. Yeah, that's just ass.
Oh, dude. The Doom thing hurt my head. I hated that.
All right, there we go. Sorry, chat. Sorry, that's my bad. That's my bad. Now, now the last two is, which I feel like, at least in my opinion, both of these should be S tier. Growl. Chat, what do y'all think? Or everybody, I don't know. Is there anybody in disagreement for the Growl?
No, I
think
think
it's
the Growl
S.
is definitely S.
Yeah.
I feel like
It
Growl is
really-
definitely S.
I think it was like the best meta because the TTK wasn't broken, but it did not move.
Dude, the
Okay.
cleanest
You can
iron
look-
sights I've ever seen.
It's so
I love
clean.
that one, bro.
Like
Best gun, I think one of the best guns ever. One of the best guns ever.
Yep.
Okay. Now I guess this one might be a little bit more controversial. Is
I think this one's
XM4?
A.
Really? I would go
Yeah, I think
S.
it's an A tier.
Okay, 2 A's, Bread.
I'd go A. Now, I will say, incredibly fun to use long range and up close. Like, it had there was so much you could
Good
do with this gun.
versatility. Yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
love the
but-
XM4.
But I don't feel like it was like there, with the other ones.
It wasn't Growl level or
really?
Kilo or Amax.
It was a lot of fun though, for sure.
Okay. Okay.
It's very similar to the Cold War AK. Like, they both did the same thing. They were you could use it up close gun, you could use it long range. Like,
Okay. All right. So I'll leave it at A then. Okay. Now this is technically the whole list. Let me see if I can.
So no MW2 guns made into
No.
the top?
No, literally none. Not a single one. Not a single one, bro.
Even Vanguard didn't make it in, bro.
Barely.
dude, you could really see the good gun. Like, dude, Cold War guns, I didn't realize until looking at it right now, the Cold War guns carried so hard.
Carry. Look at the
Carried
B
so hard.
category in A, bro. It's
Wow.
hard.
Yeah.
And even C, they had some. I mean, I don't know.
They cooked.
All Modern Warfare 2 guns are like fucking ass, bro. They're like, okay. So before we end, right? I want to see out of the S tier, how would you arrange them?
I'd go FFAR first.
FFAR would 100% be first.
Wow.
Yeah. It's like the
Really?
XM4 part of it, but it's just like that hair bit more fun than the XM4 was to me.
So you think FFAR is the best gun? Like I'm talking like the best gun ever.
Best feeling gun, yeah, and it was good sniper support. So like it paired with that Kar 98 really well.
Amax is there, obviously. I mean, it's hard. It's hard.
I got Amax.
Look, I would go.
Amax is there. The Grau. MP5 is kind of hard to beat too.
Yeah.
The original MP5 was so stupid.
I'm gonna put mine the way I would do it, right? And then we'll each do our own. So. This is how I would do it. This is how I would do mine.
The FFAR had me feeling like Biffle. I'm telling you, that gun looked just slick. Like it felt so good.
That thing was busted.
This was mine. If I had to do my
That's
top,
how you would do it?
that's how I would do rank from first to last. If I had to rank my S tier guns, this is how I would rank it. My favorite of all time: Amax, Mac 10, FFAR, MP5, OTS, Grau, Kar 98, Kilo. Mine. Now, Bread. What about you?
I would go FFAR, then OTS, then Kar 98, then MP5, then Mac 10, then Kilo, then Grau, then Amax.
Wow.
What the heck?
Like
Oh,
this?
that's big different. Big different.
Wow. You want me to zoom in chat? Sorry. There. So this is your S.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's beef. There's beef.
Okay. All right. I guess that's a keyboard and mouse take, right?
keyboard mouse,
Maybe,
yeah.
yeah.
JGOD, what about you?
I would probably go. I would probably go Amax, MP5, OTS, FFAR, Grau.
Wow.
No, I think I like the Grau. I don't know. That's hard. And then I would probably put the Kilo and swap that with the Mac.
Really? Your Mac 10 is your least favorite out of these?
I mean, it was cheese. Like, it's hard to, like...
Really? Okay. So this is your top. Okay?
Yeah. I would say that is like that because the problem with the Mac for me, it was when it was broken, it was just cheese. For me, it's hard to get like dope from using cheese. Like
Okay.
winning only because like you don't even got to try and control the recoil. You don't got like literally it's so lame.
Okay. All right. I can respect it. Now, Ebatez, lastly, tell me.
All right. I got Amax,
Okay.
OTS, Kar 98, FFAR, Mac 10, the Kilo, MP5, Grau.
Okay.
That's a cool list too.
This one's solid. I would replace the, dude, I hated the Kilo, but I thought I feel like it's one of the most, it's still S tier, but I think that the Kilo is the most overhyped gun ever.
I don't think people get what we're doing. It's not necessarily what was better.
Yeah. It's just what we liked.
Yeah, how it felt. Yeah.
What we liked, right? But
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
so in a nutshell, boys, this is kind of our list for metas across the board. The only thing that's in order, well, even not even S is in order because there's
Right.
we all mix it apart. But boys, I think this was a pretty solid list, man.
I think we did good.
I
don't think we'll get roasted for this on Twitter. I think we'll be good.
Chad, we
Yeah,
posted
this
so
is
we get
good.
roasted. Look, I know somebody's gonna say something about like the Men 13, bro.
Dude,
Well, there's
you
no
can really
HDR.
tell.
The M13, yeah.
The nail gun was my favorite weapon.
You know what's
Dude, all those
crazy is
shotguns.
for doing loadouts for like forever. There's so many people that think like their gun's underrated. Forever, they'll spam on every video, and then it finally gets buffed, and then they'll say, "I told you
so." Yeah.
It's like, bro, if it was actually S tier, it wouldn't needed a buff.
Right.
But it happens for years, bro.
Look, I in my opinion, W list. I think this. I feel like we cooked pretty damn good right there. I don't know, out of everything. Look, all right. So before we're about to end, right? I don't want to stay too long, but before we conclude, I kind of have a question. I want you guys to pick two guns that we just talked about, right? And unbolt two of them. Which guns would you unbolt right now? Do you guys think they would be OP, or do you think they'd be decent right now with everything going on? Pick two guns out of this whole list. I'm assuming they're going to be S tier. What are two guns right now that you would unbolt? I mean, I would assume, maybe, you know what? Fuck it. I'm not going to say anything. Ebatez, give me your two. What would you unbolt right now? Because I know Fortnite does that.
Yeah.
Out of all these, what would you Unvault.
I'd say the Amax for sure and the Blixen.
Blixen?
Ooh.
Yeah. I think the Blixen is probably my favorite SMG.
Wow. Okay. All right. What about you, Brad?
I would go same as earlier, OTS car.
Okay.
Like, if I could just run that loadout again, that'd be incredible.
Okay. All right. What about you, JGOD?
I think because of I don't know. I think I would go OTS and the MP5 because we need more SMGs.
Okay, that's not a bad take.
If it was a different meta, obviously I'd go with AMAX for long range, but there's like 10 long range options right now.
Yeah.
Like actually close range, there's 3 and most people only use 2 or even 1, which is just the HMR or HRM.
If it was up to me, I feel like we're talking about present day metas, right? And what I would want to see again, I would probably do Mac 10 FFAR. Like
that's
fair.
Just
yeah.
For like the movement side of things, FFAR with that broken, like, you know.
But Mac 10 wouldn't be good in today's meta.
What would be the difference in time to kill or whatever?
Well, they raised the health, so the mag wouldn't go that far.
Oh.
It would be kind of ass in today's meta.
Oh,
I
shit.
forgot about that, honestly.
No, back in my day.
For so long.
Okay, so do you guys do you think they'll ever do something where they bring shit back like that? Or not?
Remember,
Like guns?
I don't think so. I think of different variation, but I remember in Fortnite when they did like that event where like people like swung their pickaxe at something to like vote on what they wanted to bring back. You remember that?
That was kind of sick.
That was sick.
Okay.
And I forgot what got unvaulted, but that'd be cool to do like an in-game event.
They already have like a roadmap of every gun they're bringing back for the next 3 years. It's like not even, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, we saw the leaks that we're getting in like season 4, I think. What's that one called? Like it's like the AW bringbacks.
I don't know.
I saw the leak somewhere.
Saw yeah. I saw that.
It's like one of the. Is it the fuck, bro? The bow? Is it the bow? BAL that they're bringing back? It's just rumors.
Sure.
It's just rumors. Maybe it was another one. I don't know. It might have been the bow. I don't know. But okay, last question, boys. This is a good topic. I want you guys to really think about this. What is something that you guys would want that's not in Warzone from past Call of Duty games that could be brought back and implemented into Warzone, and how would it play out? For example, grapple guns, jetpacks, exoskeletons, wall running. What is something from a past Call of Duty that you think could be put into Warzone and would perform either good or bad? My opinion, I'm gonna start first. Any not specialist bonus, but specialist. So active camo, heat wave, glitch, psychosis, shit like that coming back and would put into Warzone it might not be the most competitive, but it would be so fucking insane for clips. The
if clips specialist, I think it was in IW. It was called FTL. It did like invisible. That shit was so crazy.
FTL wasn't where you it projected you forward.
No, it had multiple versions. One, you'd go invisible, and you'd be able to move in space while invisible, and it would be like a 5-second timer. So a lot of times you would.
I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah. So what would happen is it would flicker like a high alert. You'd trigger it so you wouldn't get shot because obviously multiplayer the TTK is way smaller, and then you would just disappear, reposition, and then take on the gunfight differently. I mean, it was crazy.
In my opinion,
and then
I
they
think
had
specialist,
rewind.
Which is a different
would be
one.
sick too. Rewind.
Think about all the clips,
also
bro.
In IW.
Think about all the clips that could be possible. Go ahead.
I'll do a legitimate one that they could actually add. It's a perk that was in World War II. And then there was when you'd get a double kill, it would automatically reload your mag. Like, that'd be so fucking sick.
Wait, I actually don't even remember that perk.
That's dope.
You didn't play World War II.
True. No, I did. I granted that game, actually. I just didn't play pubs. I was just wagering all day, every day with DS on that one. Okay, all right. What about you, Bread?
I didn't really play COD like that, so I know this was in Warzone previously, but I would take bunny hopping. Like, dude, being able to be up again. Yeah, being able to be up again would be incredible.
Okay.
I was gonna say bunny hopping, but I mean, dude, I think I've been saying it. I think a jetpack BR would be sick. Like, but I don't know.
Blackout, they had that little LTM. I really wish they like. I don't even know if the mechanics are there for the game or the engine, but for them to throw it in and do it one of those LTM modes,
Like,
It'd be fucking
like in Black
stupid.
Ops 3 when you could do like the G slide and like wall running and all that stuff,
No,
dude. Like,
jetpacks are just a skill gap.
yeah, it was sick.
That's
I
just
loved
plain and
it.
simple.
I
Whether you
loved it.
like the physics of how they work or the legit, it's just a skill gap.
You could like slide off a ledge and then max your jetpack and it would like push you forward like insanely. Like there's so much like different movement mechanics you could.
Yeah,
like,
it is too big of a skill gap for bots. That's why they generally don't like it.
Yeah. Which
Self-reporting in the chat. I see it.
Yeah, there it is.
so do you guys think they would ever bring back specialists? Like abilities?
token?
Like abilities. No, a specialist bonus. Abilities like specialists, like heat wave, all that shit. Like, bro, I'm thinking of all the
like
clips.
kill feeds? Like you got like 7 kills or something?
Yeah, a certain amount of kills. It's not in a row or anything like that, but it gradually built over time. It's kind of like Apex. But like, and you gradually got it over time from getting kills, getting score, and then you would use your ability.
What do you think? Like, what if they did it where like if you were on a kill streak, you got like a UAV or something?
I feel like they wouldn't do that.
What if you got like you got 6 kills and you got a free UAV or something?
Anything that broadens the skill gap that much, I don't think they would do, bro. I mean,
Yeah,
shit,
true,
I'm
true,
down
true, I
for it.
forgot.
They won't though. They won't.
I'm down for
That'd
shit
be
like
cool.
that.
You could use like
for them to try it out.
hardline and stuff. Like there's like a perk, hardline. That'd be sick.
Good
I think
LTM.
they
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're right.
helmet.
That sounds like too much fun. That
Yeah,
sounds like too
somebody
much
said
fun.
they did do that kind of with the boys event. They had those little things which could have been like specialist pickups. You know, the laser eyes and the fucking just leaping into the air.
Yeah,
and-
yeah.
I mean, what were you gonna say, Brett?
Dude, I feel like just off topic, they should add a helmet field upgrade. Dude, I feel like that would fix the sniping issue hella. Like if you could, you know how like you find portable radars right now hella. Like if you just found helmets the same way, it's a field upgrade. It'd take like maybe 2 hits to break or 4 hits to break, whatever. But like, you know, when you saw, you could visibly see the helmet on someone like you could in PUBG. Like when you ADS on someone in PUBG, you'll see like, are they wearing a level 1, level 2, level 3? Like, I feel like that would really fix the sniping issue because you could still one-shot snipe, especially like you see someone flying in, you'll be able to snipe them. And you know, if you looted properly or killed someone that had a helmet, you'd be able to put that on and know you're not going to get one-shotted.
I think we should ban all keyboard and mouse players. To be honest,
Yeah, I agree.
that'd be sick.
Look, man.
be sick.
All I'm saying is, I hope one day they bring specialists into the game, not specialist bonus, specialists or some type of abilities, because the clip ability for that shit would be insane. Imagine you knock 3, there's the last person, you glitch, you get behind him, bro. Or like you pop psychosis, make them all freak out, bro. Maybe next year, Treyarch, I don't know. But anyways, but boys, that concludes today's podcast, man. I think today was a really fun one. It was a little bit different. I wanted to see how chat responded, how people respond to like not just talking about news and like us kind of coming together and coming up with something really cool, making our own content, you know, because you know Call of Duty doesn't really give us a lot of content to work with from time to time. So you know we got to come up with stuff, and I think today was really cool. But boys, how did you guys like today? Did you guys enjoy it?
Yeah, it was fun. I had a good time, man.
Incredible. Thank you for having me on.
Of course, bro. Thank you for coming, man. Yo, next week, or maybe this week, we're doing a March Madness themed bracket for a podcast. And we're pretty much going to be going over a bunch of POIs. Brett, if you want to be a part of that one too, let me know. I would love to have you on that one. It's a bunch of POIs, and it's like 74 POIs. And we're going to do March Madness style, all leading up until like the very last best POI that everybody agrees on.
That'd be gas. Hospital, bro. Hospital.
Yeah, I think that one's a heavy favorite. The Superstore is like.
We'll see, kind of. But Breadman, if you like to hop on that one, I love today. I think it was awesome. I think you were perfect for this. So if you want to hop on again for that, I think it'd be really cool.
I'm down.
All right, man. All right, boys. Any final thoughts before we head out?
Nope.
That's
good
it
to
for
go.
me.
Alrighty, everybody in chat, thank you guys so much. Everybody on YouTube, Spotify, anywhere we appreciate you guys tuning in again to the Pullze Check podcast, and we'll see you guys next week or in a couple days. Who knows? But I love you guys. We'll catch you guys later, baby. Peace.
Laters.